last week on the Glass Cannon Podcast.
You are in a tropical jungle and not likely one anywhere near Avestan. You see a pair of brilliant ropes connect a nearby hill to the pyramids in the distant mountains, and you see tiny dots like a gondola.
I think we know our destination. Let's go through the jungle toward the hill.
Yeah.
There is a scream, and you look up and you see this creature that looks like a cross between a monkey and a scorpion.
What is that horrible thing?
It looks down at Asta, and it shoots its harpoon tail down.
That is a crit.
That's a crit? Damn.
And I'm down.
Talitha, what do you do?
I will take a shot with the hand crossbow. 9 points of damage.
Nice.
And it falls out of the tree.
Yes! We have no idea, like, what kind of threats could be lurking for us here.
Yeah.
Onward.
Onward. All the more
let's-
reason to get to this, whatever this civilization may be.
You come upon a rushing river. Its wide waters are red as blood.
And so we need to go across these rocks.
And as Brother Ramius, you take a glance back to look at this massive snail-like creature rising out of the water, and it just rears itself back.
The adventure continues now.
Welcome back to the Glass Cannon Podcast. Has anyone at this table ever greased a palm?
Yep.
Is that a euphemism? Wait, is that a... Yeah, what does that mean?
Never greased the old palm?
You never greased a palm?
Is that when you put money in somebody's hand?
Yes, because you want to get something, maybe a nicer table, maybe entry into a club.
Well, I'm not in the mafia, so no.
Okay, well, Skid went right to yes. You greased a
I've
hand.
greased some palms in that day.
Give me an example of the last palm you greased, or the one that you want to talk about.
Names and locations.
Yes, I was 20 years old, and I was trying to get into Old Chicago in Denver.
The pizza place?
Yeah, because we were trying like different. Because we had our fake IDs that we made because our friends were art majors down at going to school at Colorado Springs, and what they did was they made like a giant version of a Colorado. No, it wasn't Colorado. No, it was a New Mexico driver's license with like different letters you could swap out.
Oh, fun.
Oh.
And so then you'd stand in front of it, take a Polaroid, cut it out, laminate it, and it, at first glance, it looks
At passing glance, yeah.
At passing
Wow.
glance.
There was a guy when I was growing up in Jersey who did the same thing, except they did not have the forethought to be able to swap out the letters. So every fake ID had the same name.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I remember that night like really vividly because it was also the first night that Nick Shelton was making, he had his moonshine still. So it was the night that we broke out the moonshine for the first time and we were making our fake IDs and we were trying like hell to get into all these different bars and clubs. And that was our last shot was Old Chicago. So I was just like, fellas, I got this. It's just like, we'd really like to come in here and hang out tonight. I'd pass with like $20. And they were just like, all right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Worked.
A successful greased palm.
Yep.
Nice.
Gotta love a good greased palm. Have you ever greased a palm? I feel like you've greased a palm.
No, I've done the weird, unnecessary, like folded up cash in the handshake for like a tip for a contractor. You know what I mean? Like an
between the
unneeded. It was not a bribe. It was like a tip or money owed.
Like the tip from my wedding DJ. Did you do that to the wedding DJ?
yeah, exactly. Like, hey, you played some good songs out there. Why didn't you just hand him the money?
Why keep it as a secret?
Dirty secret.
But I think what you're looking for is a bribe. Like, did I ever bribe anyone for anything? No, I can't think of any time I've ever given somebody money to get a little extra special treatment or something.
Really? Matthew, I could see you trying to sneak into some Jersey water park.
That's what I do. I couldn't get into the water parks.
You just see him walking up like from the car. No shirt, flip flops, towel over, hair everywhere. Just
perhaps Abraham Lincoln.
Sir, I'm sorry. You must be this tall to ride. It's like, we don't need to worry about that. Here.
I have greased a palm. It was so when I was in college. I sold my car because I was living in New York. So I was like, my car was just sitting in my parents' house. So I was like, what do I need this car for? And then I came home for, like, every time I was home for a summer or something. And like, I remember I went to a wedding and I took my dad's car and I was feeling really nervous about it because he's very intense about like no scratches on the car.
Sure.
So
most dads aren't like that.
Yeah, I know. Unlike all other dads. So I greased the palm of the valet at the wedding venue.
Like take good care of this.
Yeah, that's what Kim.
It's a cool move.
Yeah,
nice
that's
car.
very,
You're like,
very
take good
mafia,
care
so.
of this.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that cool. I think it was mostly me shaking with terror.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a tip, but it's borderlines bribe territory.
You know, I hung out with actually it was one of Caitlin's former coworkers, and his thing was like when he would get to a bar, he would just like he would order a drink and immediately tip a ridiculous amount to be like say to the bartender like, I don't know you, it's not my place, but we're gonna be cool and like I'll take care of
done
you.
that at like wedding open bars.
Yeah.
I'll like go up, especially if it's like crowded.
Yeah.
First drink I order, I'll just be like, give him $20.
Yeah.
Be like, thanks, man, and not say anything.
Stop what you're doing when you see me come back up later tonight.
Right, exactly. When you walk back up, they're
That's
like,
a
what can I
pro
get
move,
you, sir.
That's a pro move.
That's a pro
Give a
move.
big tip on your first drink if you're going to be there all night.
Kind of as a
big
bribe.
tip.
Yeah.
Because you're like,
it is sort of
I'm
a bribe.
important.
Please
Pay
take care of me.
Yeah, take care of me.
For that coworker, and then the way I've done it in the past, it's like, you know, it's usually if you're like with a big group and you're going to be annoying, like I'm going to come up and order a bunch of stuff. So it's just like, I'm sorry and thank you as a gesture. I'm going to take care of you. And
especially because a lot of people don't tip at open bars, so it's good to like just. I'm one of the good ones.
Yeah.
I always tip open bar or like the airport club, whatever. Like the drinks are free. It's like, here you go. Like I pretend like I'm paying for the drinks.
There's no such thing as like a free drink.
No,
when somebody's being hired to give it to you, it's like, you got to pay for that.
Getting harder and harder though because most people don't carry cash on them.
That's the thing.
It's like,
all I have is 20s.
You have a Venmo.
Oh God, it makes me feel so bad to ask for change for a tip. Like I'm just like, just take the whole 50. Like because I don't feel like, could you break this down and then give me change?
Right, here's $100. Can I make sure you give me singles back?
Have you watched the Curse on Showtime?
I still have to watch it. I'm very excited
because that's like a huge moment in that show. It's just exactly that. Like it's
asking
like
for change for it.
Yeah, it gives. I won't ruin it, but
my barber right before they raised prices during the pandemic, it was like set up so that you could. I think they did it this way specifically. You could give like if you get like it was like $30 or something for a haircut. So you like gave them $40 and just left it, and they were like, and that it was perfect. And then they raised prices. Now I'm like, all right, now I got to break this 20 ahead of time, so it's a mess.
Yeah,
it's tricky. Kate, ever grease a palm at a goat slaughter or something?
A ritual sacrifice.
Are you making fun of my Greek heritage right now?
Orthodox Easter, you ever?
No, I was broke when I lived in New York, so I did not have the money to actually grease palms. But as we all have agreed, tipping people is bribery, and I do tip very well. And I do the same thing where, like, if it's an open bar, like, tip first,
tip heavy.
Yeah. I use tips as bribes a bit. Yeah.
You gotta
if you're tipping after, that's not a bribe.
Yeah, I guess before.
I know.
Yeah, if you're tipping before you receive the service, then it's a bribe.
It's the same thing. Like every time I've moved you have the movers show up and there's always like some issue where it's like, they didn't tell us you had a television. And then there's like a back and forth and they try to like extort.
Wait a minute. You have a TV?
It always originates from this point where like they think you're not going to tip them. So they're like trying to get more money out of you.
Right. Yeah.
So I've just learned to be like, I'm always going to tip you. I don't care. I'll buy you beer if you want to. Please just move my shit. And then they're always cool.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. It's probably better to tip them in advance.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Just
I always tip
because
them
so
in
many
cash and I
breakable
tell them
things.
when they show up, like, I'm going to tip you. Please don't give me the runaround of like,
Yeah.
we didn't know you had a bed. Like, come on.
What do you
We
tip?
could call our boss and put that on the manifesto, or you could just make sure you take care of my guys. I had that exact conversation.
Yes,
I was
every
like, I'm
single
gonna take
time.
care of you.
What do you tip a mover?
I just always tip everything 30%. Tattoo
30%?
artists, food.
$1 an item.
$1 a book.
I'd spend more on the tip than I would on the film service.
Tipping's getting out of control though, because now everybody's using online, the stripes and shit, and so you go and buy something that you shouldn't be tipping for.
Well, I went to a show and I went to the merch stand, and the merch stand was like, tip the merch people, and it's like, well, no, like
They should be getting
I'm not
paid.
tipping the merch
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, it's like the
Sorry.
grocery store. I'm like, I don't think I have to tip the cashier.
why-
I'm so confused.
Why am I
Especially,
paying your employees?
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
after I scanned and bagged all of my items.
Yeah, self-checkout's like, would you like to add a tip? I'm like, for the robot? Like,
I don't know. I always just feel bad. I'm like, I know you're probably making no money at this job, and it sucks.
I do end up usually still tipping.
my guilt complex, I tap it anyway.
Yeah.
So do you ever grease a palm?
Only like police or politicians.
Used greenbacks, non-sequential bills.
Yeah.
So when
oh,
you get
yeah.
pulled over, you get your license hanging out with like a 50. Like,
Yeah.
is there a
When they
problem,
stop
officer? Do
you
you
in
want me
the
to pull this
subway.
out?
You're stopping the subway, you're like,
Sorry, it's stuck in there. Let me just.
And then I pull out
Get that
another-
for me?
No, I don't. I'm a beautiful woman, so I don't really have to do that.
You just get in wherever you want.
They just take care of you.
Yeah. No, I'm joking. I think most.
I mean, you're not, and we know that.
That's how society works.
I think I get.
That's how the world works.
I think my fear of rejection, like, is a barring point to me trying to grease palms, because my fear is that I do it and I get rejected, and they're like, "No, thank you."
You think they're gonna hand the money back?
Yeah, they would give me the money back and be like, "I don't like that you did that," and then I would be like, like, what do you do? What do you do at that point? I don't know. So I don't. I guess you leave. You go home.
They dislike me so much that they'll turn down cash.
Cold hard cash.
Oh my God. Like,
But
how awful must they be?
I think Kate mentioned the mover thing, which I think is very real, and I do it too. I'll like get them coffee and like waters on deck, ready to go, and they show up. I'm like, "Good morning, guys. Got you some coffees, whatever."
Nice.
That's definitely bribery a little bit, like getting
that's
them
for sure.
to let them know I'm cool, to be like,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna tip you. We're chill."
So I used to work very briefly when I moved to LA. I worked at the Standard on the Sunset Strip, the Standard LA.
Fancy.
Yeah, it was very fancy. This my buddy's crackhead ex-wife got me the job. And
Doing
so
what?
I worked. I was like a bouncer / security / customer service guy. Hey, let me help you with your bags. There's the lobby. Let me walk around. I got some stories from my 1 month that I worked at the Standard. But once the club opened up at 8 o'clock until 2 a.m, your job was to be at your position. And oftentimes, the best position people like to have was out back, just to make sure that nobody came in through that back gate. And so everybody that worked there was either an animal or an asshole. And the guy who was the manager of the club knew that the bouncers would sneak people in the back and take a bribe. And so we would just be like, no, we're not allowed to do that. So you'd have to like have it set up where one guy that had been there for 10 years was there with you, so that he knew to take the bribe and you were the lookout. So I would tend to be the lookout for the manager. But then at the end of the night, the bouncers would just like pool all the money. Didn't matter if you were working that, taking the bribe or not, but it'd be like an extra $600, $700 at the end of the night, and they just split it up amongst the 5 bouncers.
Like The Wire.
Yeah. It was just a weird thing. And, but we got a little extra money at the end of the night. And the guy that was in charge of the bouncers, he took his cut. And that was, so I haven't greased a palm, but I've had my palm greased.
Yeah, you've been bribed.
Wilmer Valderrama gave me a 20.
Wow.
Wow.
And I would have let him in anyway. Seemed like a cool guy. But you don't have to grease your palms to watch this tonight. Unless you want. We'll be back after this break.
Oh God. Oh God.
Folks, we're back. I want to give a big shout out to our sponsors, Foundry VTT, Demiplane, and Norse Foundry. They're great.
They're fantastic.
They're really, really great.
Yeah.
We recently made the move on our touring show, Strange Aeons, over to Foundry VTT. We had 2 shows a couple weeks ago, and man, smooth as butter.
Yeah, it was really
we
cool.
speculated that we would have a good time there, and it turns out we did have a really good time.
We sure did.
Yes, we sure did. And the combination of moving to Foundry and then also having one of the top 3 screens we've ever had on tour at the show in Austin.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it was like a movie theater
IMAX.
screen, an IMAX of Foundry.
We played at a lot of awesome venues, but that was the best one.
Yeah.
I think that was the best venue we played at. Like,
Gorgeous.
I agree. Austin was awesome, and that screen with Foundry, it looked just incredible. It was awesome.
I was like, the only bigger screen we've had was in Dallas.
Dallas.
yeah.
For show number 3.
They do it big in Texas, man.
So they do it big and better. Well, in just a couple weeks, which is fucking crazy, we're going to be back on the road. We're going to be in Vancouver on May 23rd, and then we'll be in St. Paul on May 25th. But that show is sold out. Woo!
St. Paul!
Sold out. We're trying to see if we can release like a couple more tickets from some of the comps that we have. We're trying to see if we can put
People's
those on
family
sale.
members?
Yeah, sorry, your
You
family
can't
members
go.
come. We're going to sell those seats. Then we'll be in Denver next month on June 20th, followed by Nashville on the 22nd, and then Indianapolis for Gen Con. Just announced, in addition to Glass Cannon Live and Call of Cthulhu Live in Indianapolis during Gen Con. We're doing 4 shows at Gen Con. They're going to be on sale once the Gen Con event catalog goes live for sale on May 19th. We're doing Get in the Trunk Live on Thursday of Gen Con. We're doing another Call of Cthulhu show on Friday of Gen Con. Blades in the Dark, The Busted Mufflers, and Starfinder 2E playtest live. Get those tickets. But now, roll for initiative.
I forgot we're right there.
I
We
mean,
have to-
jumping right in.
We are just jumping.
Hang on, we might have to stop. I think there's something wrong with my Demiplane. It says we're only level 2.
Yeah, only level 2.
That can't be right.
And the part of this new in-studio experience is that you only level up every 7 or 8 months. It's regardless.
How
it's a new
fun.
It's like some people do milestone. I do every 7 or 8 months.
Well, you said it was going to be a gritty campaign.
Pretty gritty,
So
yeah.
It's just second level.
Yeah,
You're
you're
just going to do it at
second
second
level.
level the whole adventure.
Maybe after the boss of this book, you can go to
man.
3rd. Or I've been thinking about doing half levels next. You do 2nd and a half.
We used to do that.
We
did.
We used to do
Quarter-
that in Giant Slayer.
Quarter levels.
So you got
Quarter
your-
levels.
you got your
levels.
saves. Your
Yeah,
saves.
your
was
saving
one.
throws, your BAB, your AC, and your skill.
Who was that from? Somebody?
Merwin.
Yeah, but that
Merwin.
came
Oh no,
from
it came
someone.
from somebody.
Quarter
at
level.
Paizo. It was like a recommended, on the blog. I can't remember who it was.
It doesn't seem so crazy now, right? Because you'd get a quarter level every 4 hours of play. So
Right.
every 16 hours, you'd level up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it does make more sense in a way to me to have these improvements happening incrementally rather than all at once. It's just that's like Matrix shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I know Kung Fu. All of a sudden, it's just like you learn everything. But I don't know how it would work with 2E, but
Yeah. It'd be a little weird. I'm sure you could
It'd be a little weird, but yeah.
well, maybe if you beat this creature, you'll level up today. Let's see.
Snail better be fucking rich. I'll tell you that much.
You guys are deep in the jungle. You fought this monkey with a harpoon tail, monkey scorpion thing, and then you come to this river. It looks uncrossable, but you do see a collection of rocks that is slowing down the stream enough that you can leap, 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 leap. Brother Ramius, stoned out of his mind, decides to take the vanguard. He gets very close to the other side of the road when this creature emerges. Let's just
Oh my.
take a good look at this bitch. It is a giant snail, amoeba, very, very gross. Part of it is translucent. It has all this shit coming off its
There's fucking tubes coming out of
shell.
it.
It has holes in its shell with these
Lots of
coming out of
legs.
it.
Also, it's like
And I'm gonna barf.
millipede.
Lots of legs.
Hot take.
Yeah, but they're all like little crab legs.
Hot take. I kind of like it.
I
like
like
it?
the
You
art.
would.
I like it.
The
You
art is
would.
great.
I think it's kind of cute.
No,
You wanna do a
fuck this
diplomacy?
fucking thing.
Yeah. I would love to talk to it.
Snailman,
Offer it some of your drugs.
we have friends here.
Would you like drugs?
Let's talk initiative. What did you get, Buggles?
I got a 13.
13 for Buggles. Very good. And what about Brother Ramius?
Brother Ramius got a 16.
Okay. You want to roll again? Well, that's why you get your.
He's just excited.
No, I was
Holy
going to, on air, roll my save for Flayleaf. As should all of you that smoked Flayleaf, whether you were kidding or not.
Which would be Talitha.
It is a poison.
And Scooby Doo over here.
I did smoke it.
You all did.
Oh no. Is that a fortitude?
It is a fortitude save. Yes.
What is a?
And
what
I
is-
saved.
What is the pass?
It's a DC 12 fortitude.
I failed.
Oh,
Failed.
no.
what does
that
that
mean?
mean? You get
mean?
sick?
You get a +1 item bonus to saving throws against mental effects
Oh.
for 1 hour. I'm assuming we're in the first hour of
Wait, so
the
you get
effects.
So when
Buffed?
you lose, you win.
No, it increases in stages. So,
Starts off good. Most of the drugs do, right?
Yeah.
Right, people at home?
yep.
Yeah.
And then it gets bad.
Yeah, so stage 2, you become fatigued, and then other stuff starts
I see.
happening. So,
Zeffy Doo, what'd you get?
11.
11 for old Zephyr. You guys need to level up to get these initiatives higher.
I know our initiatives are terrible.
Talitha,
24.
24.
Oh.
Okay.
good. That's good.
And Asta.
Poopy caca 9.
Wow. I really thought this was the week one of you would roll higher than me, but it was not the week.
I rolled a natural 17.
So you didn't do that great.
No, I didn't get that great, but I had some bonuses. It gets a bonus to like stealth while it's underwater and this other shit.
Okay.
And if the water's rushing,
Is that what it rolled
Gets a
for
bonus.
initiative? Stealth?
yeah, it rolled stealth. Yeah. All right, so let's get down to business. This large creature rises up out of the water. Oi! Says Hubert Hedge. Look at that son of a bitch! And let's do some attacks here.
Oh no.
I think it should be a rule that if an NPC is not going to roll initiative, they should not be able to comment during the fight.
That's yeah.
He did roll initiative
Oh, he did.
Oh, he
to
did.
try and leap away
He
as
rolled
fast
this
as
time
possible.
to run away.
All right, so you see it kind of rear itself back, right? And it whips forward, and as it whips forward, a chunk of it seems to detach from it and come flying at you.
At who?
At you, Brother
Zephyr?
Ramius.
Brutal.
Zephyr? Brutal. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Oh. Yes.
All right, well, a couple things are going to happen. The first thing that's going to happen is you're going to take 13 points of
Oh my god.
bludgeoning damage
Not good.
Dude.
as this thing comes flying at you. But then what also happens is that little thing that came off its body that came flying at you lands next to you. And it's this little tiny, let's see what it looks like. Looks like a little chunk of
No.
it.
I hate it.
That's just a zoomed in picture of its shell.
It's just a little piece of it is sitting next to you, and it like starts moving
Oh my
towards
god.
you.
No!
And it is going to just kind of like lash out at you. It's very, very small, but it just kind of lashes out at your leg with a little pseudopod. Here we go.
I
Do
guess
we want
know-
to talk action economy here, or is this a separate creature? What's happening?
It's a minion, so the creature uses its command so that the minion
Okay.
gets to attack with
It's
a pseudopod.
2 actiones.
It's 2 actiones,
Oh,
and
I hate this fucking thing.
I guess we know now that we're on SETI Alpha 5.
it is a
This is SETI Alpha 5.
it's a 28 to hit.
That's a crit.
That's a crit. Okay. Well, luckily it's
The
not a
minion
named,
crits?
not a named John, but it will be 8 points of acid damage.
Oh,
it's just like-
well, got very, 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 very lucky there. Brother Amius is about dead. He's near death.
Oh my gosh.
Were you down already?
No, we're level 2, Kate.
All right, so Brother Ramius
And that
takes
first hit wasn't even a crit.
a big hit, and then
Skin burning. Oh!
let's see, it will hurl another one of these at Asta.
Come on.
So this one, it lobs a piece of itself. This might be a miss. Actually, with the map, I'm sure that is a miss. Let me just check something.
Don't be so sure.
Does it have the map? It's a range of attack that doesn't count towards the multiple attack penalty, and its multiple attack penalty doesn't apply to this attack. So it is a 21
Yeah.
It doesn't take multiple attack penalties?
for this particular action. So another one of these things just boom hits you for a total of not too bad, almost max though, 15 points of bludgeoning damage. And now there's a little one of these things next to you. We're having fun. It is Talitha's turn.
Okay.
For now, 3 enemies.
I'm going to devise a stratagem.
Okay.
Against whom?
You, to put you out of your misery.
Please. I mean, I think you do have to name a target, don't you? When you devise a stratagem?
I'm going to attack the snail.
Oh, well, I didn't know you were attacking the little ones.
No, I'm not going to attack the little one. Well, I'm not going to attack anybody, actually, because I rolled a natural 3. So instead, I will take my... I will take my free knowledge, recall knowledge on the giant snail.
Okay.
Arcana,
Arcana or nature?
19.
No, never seen anything like this back in your Blood River days. Days
Okay.
fishing along the blood rivers of your homeland.
All right. Can I attempt a separate knowledge check on one of the minions?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'm kind of stuck here on this rock, so I'll roll on the minion.
You're stuck between a rock and a wet place.
20.
20. No. You think it's probably a piece of that thing since it came off of it.
That seems like a logical conclusion. And then third action, I will attempt to aid Brother Ramius.
Okay. And we'll see how that manifests when the time is right. It's Hubert Hedges' turn. He's like, what's going on with those things? I don't like the looks of those. I'm going to use my actions to get the fuck out of here. See ya. Leap. I wasn't going to fight anyway.
Why is he here? Why are we tolerating him at
helpful
all?
at this
I
point?
honestly don't know.
He
We
has
should
no
eat him.
family, no friends.
Why do
Then
we
no
don't?
one would find the
No,
body.
he certainly doesn't have any
Join
friends.
the
No one would
club,
ask about
Hubert.
He's been nothing but kind, and he has nowhere else to
He
go.
made a
been
really,
more than
really
that.
inappropriate
He's been
comment
something
to us.
other than kind.
Running
He's been
away
super
from battle
fucking
is
annoying.
not
That was his
kind.
brother Harry speaking. He didn't even understand the implications of the joke when he made it. He just thought he was thinking of his deceased brother when he made that joke. And all you've done is give him your ire.
You're
He
real
is
Hubert
the Jar
apologist.
Jar Binks of this fucking program.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is.
I'm gonna look at these bushes, see if there's some food to give my new friends. Brother Buggles, Brother Talitha, Brother Aster, Brother Zephy Doo, and Brother Ramius.
Brother Zeffy do.
Zeffy do.
Oh.
Speaking of Brother Ramius, it's your turn.
All right, Brother Ramius, in a panic, near death,
Don't fall, Brother Ramius.
going to turn and run. He's going to jump.
As that happens, a couple other things are going to happen. First, where is it? A character who takes damage while standing on one of the stones. Both of you give me an acrobatics check when you took damage from the flying chunk.
Oh, well, yeah, this is
Okay.
why
All
I
right.
didn't.
Can I aid on this? Can I aid upon
No,
this?
because it was supposed to happen when they took the damage. I just forgot.
I figured this would be the
I got
case,
excited.
yeah. So that's a 9 for Brother Ramius.
15 for Asta.
Okay, you are able to hold your balance on that slippery rock. While there was no threat, it was easy to jump from thing to thing, but you could feel that sort of mossy slipperiness under your feet. When you get hit, you lose your footing. Give me a reflex save to grab an edge.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
That is a... Boy, that is an 18.
18. You start to fall and you are able to grab onto the rock. So you are in the water holding onto the rock. If you had failed, you would have been swept into the river. You have to use an action to pull yourself up onto the rock, or you can stay in there and just, cast or whatever you want to do.
Oh, my God.
So we'll say we'll put you right there.
Okay.
1 square south of that rock. Actually, no, you were on.
No, I was up where I
Yeah,
was.
so now you're wedged between those two rocks, like maybe that. You're getting pulled past it.
Oh, my God. Okay. Ramius is going to... he is going to try to get out of there. I mean, he's going to try to get out of there. So he is going to attempt to work his way around the rock. So he's going to attempt to let go and hold and let go and hold and let the current pull him around the other side of the rock so that it's between him and the creature.
Okay. All right. So you move first action around that other rock.
Yeah. And then trying to get his bearings for a second, he is going to cast a 2-action heal on himself.
Okay.
And he says prayer touches his own body and will heal. And I'll tell you what amount that healing is. It's 14. 14 hit points back, which is good.
14 hit points back. It now goes to Buggles. Buggles, you're the furthest away with the exception of Hubert Hedge. You saw Brother Ramius fall into the water, but grab onto the rock, pull himself down, and heal himself.
This is tough because the drowning rules in 2E are almost roughly as brutal as they are in 1E. Arguably too brutal, but if one of us were to go unconscious and fall in, standing in the middle of this river, it would mean pretty almost instantaneous death.
Yeah, certain death.
Permanent death. So my plan was to jump out of the river, go back onto the shore to be a little safer in case I inevitably go down. Unfortunately, the one space that I could jump into to be out of the river is now occupied by his fucking hedgehog.
Is he small though? Can you share space?
You can't spare it. You can't. I'm also small. We can't share a space.
It looks like the one above him,
There's
though.
a feat for that.
That looks like a promontory to me. That looks like
I thought that was the shore. I thought that was the shore.
I mean, it is all right, correct me if I'm wrong. This looks like a tower of stone.
It is a tower of stone. I would argue that space right there that is to the north of Hubert is kind of like the edge there of the shore.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then
Look, I saved you a space here, Mr. Buggles.
Right. Buggles.
Brother Buggles to you.
Brother Buggles.
Buggles does not hold the hedgehog in as much contempt as I do.
I was thinking of you the whole time.
So Buggles is going to jump across.
Look at you.
And I am going to ignition on the snail.
All right, you're good distance away. You're the one to do it.
Fail.
Fail on the ignition. You sure?
Natural 3.
Natural 3. All right. Boom. Fireworks go off in the jungle. Now Zephyr's turn. Zephyr, with the exception of Brother Ramius, you are the closest on this lone little rock.
Yep.
I would not like to be close to this thing. I kind of want to jump away from it so that I can take out my bow and hit it without penalty. So what I would like to do is jump onto the rock that Asta is on, and then jump onto the rock right to the left of it.
Okay, so you want to jump on the rock. First action, leap to the rock where Asta is.
Yes.
You can do that, and then you want to leap one more over.
Yep.
Okay, second action would be to leap to the other rock. You can share a space with that little chunk, and the chunk does not take an AOO against you.
Awesome. So from here, let me
We'll just kill your friend.
double check and measure. Great.
Straight shot, 35 feet away.
I'm going to... I don't think I have my bow out jumping across these rocks.
I think that's fair to say.
Honestly.
As well. Yeah.
I don't think that's fair to say.
I have
Why?
my
Great balance.
I have my katana out.
Yeah?
I think
What I'm saying is, if you were walking through the jungle with it, I don't see why you'd stow it.
We also
to go
just
up the
got
rocks.
attacked.
Yeah.
So, like, maybe you wouldn't.
I am going to at least spend an action to get into monastic archer stance this round. I was just kind of wondering, like, did she have her bow out? Do I need to
It's obviously
draw
solely
that?
up to you, but I don't think it's ridiculous to be holding the bow while you jump over rocks.
you could use it as a bounce, or you
Yeah,
could
it
use
almost
it as
acts as a
like
balancing measure.
Legolas always had that out.
Well, there you go.
No matter what they were doing.
It's canon.
I'm fine with it.
You're better than him.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. So, yeah, she's going to jump 2 rocks over and then try to hunker down as much as she can on this tiny little rock, get into monastic archer stance, be ready to hopefully do some damage next round.
Okay.
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
Finishing thing off, it is Asta.
All right.
You tried.
I tried.
You tried speaking.
Finishing things off.
You see beneath her white robe, her claws, and her feet, like, grip the rock as she zoop, disappears and reappears next to the snail creature on the alternate rock.
I don't think so.
So you can, like,
Apologies.
teleport?
My dimensional assault.
It's half your speed, right? We got blasted on this.
Oh, wait, is it?
Well, yeah, read it again, but we got
You tumble through
commented
space,
on
making
this,
a certain dimension.
like our last episode. Or couple
Teleport to any square in range that's within reach of a creature, and then range is half your speed. God damn it.
It's always that last line.
And your speed is what, 25?
Yeah.
So
We were talking about this on
10
Legacy,
feet.
that every spell description in Pathfinder is like an M. Night Shyamalan movie. With a huge twist at the end.
It's like you can do whatever you
everything.
can do whatever you want except this one thing. All right, so
I mean, you could get to that rock to the north and
Yeah.
move away from this little chunk.
yeah, I definitely don't want to be near this little chunk. Yeah, so let me leap to the rock to the north. First action.
Okay.
Could you then do it? Is that 10
that
feet
10
away?
feet?
That's 2 actions to.
No, it's one
Dimensional
action.
assault's one action.
I could
Sorry.
do that, and then I could hit. I wanted to do a spell strike. I wanted to dimensional assault and then get a spell strike in to do max
But then your spell
damage.
strike takes the map. You know what I mean? Like, that's a bad way to use spell
But
strike.
so does a hit.
Yeah, but when it's all juiced up with your spell, you want it to be your first John of the John.
Yeah, I
So
guess
if you
I
do it
just-
this round, you could do spell
guess I
strike
just-
next round.
Your argument was compelling until you said John of the John.
This is why I shouldn't ever gamble, because I'm always like, but I'll just roll well.
Is that what you did when you
That's
were a
good.
champion
Easy.
speech and debater? It was just like,
John of the John.
John of the John.
I'm so far removed from
I
that
understood
training.
exactly what he was talking about.
They beat the John out of me when I was there.
Oh my
and then it came back over time.
None of us even, we're unfazed. Kate just like blinked and was like, the John, exactly.
Yeah,
perfect
I know
sense.
what you mean.
Yeah, and that's exactly what she does. The John of the John. So she
This
gets
is
on
your
the rock.
first John of the John.
She does her John, which is one action.
Okay.
And then she's going to do second John after, so we'll come back to that. All right, dimensional assault, first hit with her
First
katana.
attack against
Hit.
this.
It's going to be a hit.
hit.
It's gonna
First
be a
hit, you mean?
Natty 19!
crit, dude.
That's going to be a 27.
It's a hit.
Okay.
Definitely a hit.
So, two-handed, that's my D10. Oh my gosh. I feel like I haven't hit in so long.
Yeah, I feel like we are basically not going to crit much without a natural 20
So-
at second level.
Right?
when we are like
five.
second level for the
Five,
whole
yeah.
adventure.
5 points of damage.
Yeah, I got minimum on that one. That's okay.
Okay, and you get another attack because
That's the free attack with the dimensional assault. Now
Gotcha,
now
okay.
my third action is I'm going to attack, and it takes the map, but maybe I'll
But
roll a
natural
nat
20 zoning.
Yep.
or not. 9.
9. All right, so you just boom, and with the strength of your miss, you fall into the water. No, but you might after this giant snail thing attacks you at the top of round 2. One of its pseudopods comes out and just whoopah, goes to smash you. Oh no.
no.
That's a 30.
That's a crit. I'm going to
Yeah.
go down again. This
Again.
is the same exact thing that
Is this
happened
the same day?
in the previous combat. Yep. It crit on me, and I went down.
What a
So,
horrible day.
This is Asta's having a.
Just remember,
Bad
going
time.
down here means possible permanent death because you will drown.
Well, if she
I'm
falls
on
in
the
water.
rock.
But you
can
have to
slip
roll.
off the rock.
Yeah.
It is a slippery, wet,
Is this
red, bloody rock.
If you
A
take,
slippery
if you
slippery
take
rock.
damage, you need to roll like that save. Yeah.
All right, you're going to take 26 points of bludgeoning damage on that crit. Was it a crit? 30?
Yes, I have a 19 AC. This happened last time.
Yeah, 20. What did I say? 20.
26.
said 30.
Stop.
Oh, you said 30 to hit.
Yeah. 26 points of damage, bludgeoning damage.
Do you want to know what my max is for HP, just so you're aware of like a second level character?
Yeah, don't care.
It is 26.
Oh my god.
And I
so
was
you're dying
already
too.
down.
Dying too.
So I was at 11, and now you just took me down 26 more.
Okay. All right, so let's really walk through this.
Yeah.
Are you at 0 or you're at
Negative 20,
All right,
or negative.
Zero. There's no. It's just.
All right,
there's
so
no
put
negatives.
yourself at dying 2, and now you've got to roll these saves. And now we're going to have
And I'm at dying 2
Very
because you took
interesting.
me below.
with a crit.
with a crit.
He knocked
Right.
you out.
Okay.
Why would saves have anything to do with this? She's
Because-
unconscious.
But her body,
I think it's more of a luck roll than anything.
yeah, I'm
think it's
giving her the benefit of the
that's
doubt
what
here
the save
because this
represents,
is
I
death. You know what I mean? First, do you fall into the water? And then second, is there like a part of your consciousness that goes to grab the edge? If you can make reflex saves while unconscious, I'll allow it. I'm not. We've
When
talked
you're
about
unconscious,
this
you
before.
can't do anything.
Okay.
So I'm dying 2. What's the other condition? Is there unconscious or no?
No, you're just dying too.
So it doesn't change any
But were
of my.
you wounded already from the last time?
No, because we healed. I was
I
good.
treated wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make
You take a
reflex
negative
saves.
4 status penalty to reflex save.
All right.
When you're unconscious?
Yes.
When you're unconscious.
Okay, so then let me put in unconscious.
Oh my god.
Well, no. If you
Shall
just
we
add
rant?
the dying condition, it should give you the unconscious condition.
Yes.
It's part of it. You don't have to add the unconscious.
It didn't take it on my sheet, so I just want to make sure I do it correctly. It's -4. from what my save is. Okay.
Take a -4 penalty to AC, perception, and reflex saves, and you have the blinded and flat-footed conditions. When you gain this condition, you fall prone and drop items you are wielding or holding, unless the effects. So, all right, Katana's gone, stays on that rock.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see if you remain on the
Kind
rock.
and benevolent GM.
Give me
for not
an.
throwing it in the river.
I thought about it. Give me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics?
Yeah.
Okay.
With your, give me an unconscious acrobatics check.
Okay. So that's a -4 to the acrobatics too?
Just says status penalty to AC, perception, and reflex. I feel like you should, but
you're off guard, so that will take. That
But the way I'm thinking of it, like this is all happening simultaneously.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you're hitting, and like as the lights are going out, you're trying to stay on
Right.
this. So I feel like there should be a penalty. But if you've added those conditions,
Didn't take it off the
okay,
acrobatics.
then yeah, go for it.
Okay. That's going to be a dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
Yeah.
All right. So you just, if there are no penalties to acrobatics while unconscious,
I'm not weighing in on this. This is preposterous.
I know, but like I'm looking at the unconscious thing, and it says you're sleeping, you've been knocked out, you can't act.
Or you could just run the game based on the actual shit that's happening.
well, I
think
want to
it's-
make sure
I
that
thought you weren't going to say anything.
Because you have so many other debuffs, that is what would possibly attribute to like any negative on the skill check.
It
I
takes it off,
cannot cite a rule that
It
is
takes it
against
off
what
the
you're saying.
it takes it off the reflex. I just added unconscious. I needed that to change the sheet. It took it off reflex, and it's confusing because like your reflex is your dexterity and your acrobatics is your dexterity, but it does not take it off your acrobatics. So if it's an acrobatics check and not a reflex save, then I would argue that it doesn't.
Here's the problem. Unconscious says you can't act. So it's really a decision of whether or not you fall in, or can you make an acrobatics check while you're unconscious, or is the strike happening at the same time as the acrobatics check? And I'm going to say you fall in the water.
Matthew, were you going to say anything to
looking
help
up-
me, or were you
Well,
just
here's
have
what
to
I'm saying.
roll
Here's
to
what I'm
act
saying.
right now.
There should be a roll. You don't automatically fall in the water. She is on stable ground on a rock that's slippery. It should be circumstantial in nature.
If you can't-
there should be a chance that by pure luck she lands on the rock.
That was the acrobatics check.
If you
that I
can't act, you can't use any actions.
Well, acrobatics is
Sure. So that's what I'm saying. If you want to take that's fine.
Wait, let's back up. So when you take damage from this creature when you're standing on a rock, what happens? You have to roll acrobatics first.
Yeah, what's the order?
What's the
When you take damage, so that you've taken the damage that made you unconscious, then
what does the
then you
acrobatics
roll the
check
check.
represent? Falling prone.
Keeping your feet.
keeping your foot.
She doesn't do that because she falls down.
Yeah, you're
but she was
prone.
unconscious. So that check is.
What if you
irrelevant.
just do an up and down luck roll? If I fall in the water,
That's
or
what I
if
started
I'm
with.
on the rock.
But
A
if you
character
don't-
who takes damage while standing on one of the slippery stones must attempt an acrobatics check to balance.
She doesn't.
I think
On a failure, they can then attempt a reflex save to grab an edge or be dumped in the river and swept.
but
in.
I
I think
think
reflex save then.
Yeah.
Well, you just rolled a save.
yeah.
All right, so that's a good point, Matthew. I think you get hit. You take damage. You cannot use acrobatics to balance.
I use a
So you
reflex.
start to fall in. You get a reflex at a -4.
It's a 16
16.
with the roll that I made. Yes.
All right, so now the problem with this is the reflex save is to grab an edge and you're unconscious.
But it's
I think
not.
in
You
this
don't have
case
to
it
like think of it
represents-
as actually grabbing
Right,
an edge.
right,
right.
Just like it is
Where
the
does she
random
fall?
I
chance
fell
that you don't
half
fall.
into the water, or like
All right, so since this is a gray area, this is how I'm going to rule it. I'm going to rule that you start to you fall in and you get wedged between the rock that Brother Ramius had wedged himself into. So you're in the water and you're just kind of wedged there, unconscious and dying too.
and I'm not drowning.
You're not drowning yet.
Yes, you would be if you're in the water because you're
But if
unconscious.
you're
What is
wedged
the
against-
point
if
of
you're wedged-
grabbing an edge
I have
if
you-
I'm drowning?
But you haven't. That the reflex.
If you're wedged against a rock, though, it could be like the pressure of the water could be still holding her up for a couple
That's
seconds.
fair.
Some would say I'm quite in a rock.
The way I'm ruling this right now is that you are upright. I may change my mind as rounds go on, but right now you're upright,
Stop.
unconscious, dying too, and very likely going to die in this combat.
I'm having I just want everybody to know, I'm having a really fun time with this campaign. Can't wait to see what I come up with next.
I know, it's always
And I know
fun.
that the folks at home are thinking the same thing. They're like, what will she do next? Not a fighter, I'll tell you that much.
What will she think of next?
Maybe a
What
cleric.
Castravellian creature will you be able to
Come back as the monkey scorpion is what I'm going to do.
All right, well, now it's this thing's turn.
At level 1.
It's still
level
this
one.
thing's turn, rather. So it is going to start like swimming over these rocks and coming towards the rest of the party.
gross? You imagine like
Slimy. Oh, yeah.
I don't even want to look at this.
Gross!
Yeah, so second action, it will just start coming over, just like amorphously moving over. And then with its final action, it will hurl a chunk of itself at Talitha. Natural 20. I mean, it's just not in the cards for you guys.
Do you want to play twins or something in the next one we make? Something fun? Something silly?
It just cracks me up. I wonder what goes through your head when you read these encounters.
He's like, I'm gonna roll rocks the
It's so-
entire time. It's gonna be great.
Pretty standard jungle encounter, and someone's going to die right after the spray.
That's true. That's true.
We're back. I had a feeling this could happen. Skid even mentioned the dangers around water. It just adds an extra element of, oh shit. Let's see what happens. It is a natural 20 with this thing coming at Talitha. It's not a named character.
I'm glad you got some of your secrets out.
Yeah, there are more.
I know. I'm sure there's a great
We
depth
saw that
to
she liked to read
explore.
as
Yeah.
a child
In a closet.
In a small room.
in a small room that was not exceptionally cold.
You know, I was gonna reveal more about that, but you guys were such assholes.
Pretty cool. Ice cold.
I don't think you were.
You're as cold as ice.
Well, you take 30 points of bludgeoning damage on
Oh.
that crit.
Okay, I'm unconscious.
Are you dying too?
Yes. I was at full HP.
Yep.
Yeah, full HP. So, yeah, this is the problem.
All right.
Oh wait.
With the game.
Yeah.
All right, so you're dying too.
Yes.
And us is a dying too. All right, I've got to make a better ruling here on all these acrobatics and reflex.
Here's how you do.
checks.
You don't want my help.
Well, the acrobatics is
You're right.
is not because I already fall down.
Yeah, you already fall down.
We just
so
roll a reflex at a penalty.
I already
to
fall
see if I
down.
fall in the water, if I land on the
fall into the. See, the problem is like when you take the acrobatics check is meant to be like to hold your footing when you get hit. When you're unconscious, you just kind of fall.
Yeah.
So I think I unnecessarily over punished you.
That's exactly what I
For
said.
something like this, because it's going to be hard enough when someone falls in unconscious. So what I'm going to say is, you're dying too. You're unconscious. You're on that rock. Asta, I'm moving you back to the rock and keeping you unconscious on that rock. Yes. You wouldn't have made an acrobatics or a reflex save. You just fall on that rock and you're dying on the rock. It's actually the best place for you to be.
Yes.
So
now I see another little hubris thing coming at me.
A little chunky.
Maybe I'd rather drown.
yeah, that's the problem. Having that thing right next to you, it can just keep puncturing you until you go down. All right, so I had to move Asta before the giant snail thing, and I will move Talitha before. I guess I'll go Talitha there. Okay, give yourself the old dying condition. Here's the good news: it's Hubert Hedges' turn. Oi! Looks like I'm gonna be a
Hero!
Who wants to play me when they die?
Oh no.
You would be great, actually, Sydney.
I'll play,
Hi,
No, that I would
everybody.
love.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
I'm Hubert.
You get to use the accent from the other character
I
that died of
missed it so
yours.
much.
wait, as players, are we allowed to throw Hubert Hedge into the water ourselves?
Yippee!
Yippee!
I'm a higher level than you.
What? What?
No, I'm not. I'm just terrible. I'm useless. The book even says I don't engage in combat. Anyhow,
You didn't know what a book is.
Bubbles, can I have a hug?
No.
Oh my god.
Get over here.
Oh.
It's Brother Ramius' turn. Brother Ramius, you see, boom, Talitha go down. Dying too, if you know what that means. and you see Asta, boom, hit the deck, water rushing
Just
over
gonna
their bodies.
put a hand on this like slippery rock covered in algae. Another hand, and he'll try to pull himself up.
Okay.
The rock. Does that require a check, or can I just pull him myself?
No, I'm going to
up?
say it requires an action, and then you're up on the rock.
He pulls himself up on the rock, soaked, and he looks and he just sees the two of you are down. And he sees this creature he's behind this gigantic squid-like creature. He is going to reach out and cast heal on Asta. So 2-action heal on Asta, 12 points.
Let's go.
12 hit points back.
I'm back up and I'm so hurt. Am I wounded? Wounded 1?
Wounded 1.
Yeah.
Wounded 1. All right, so
Thank you.
You
Got it.
are wounded 1, and your katana is next to you,
Yes.
and you're prone. And that's your action.
That's my turn.
Okay.
2-action heal.
So I will remove the dying condition, or did you already do that?
No, I don't. Yeah, it's good.
Okay. That was Brother Ramius. It's now Buggles' turn.
Okay, Buggles is like kind of trying to elbow Hubert out of the way, getting quills stuck in his arm. Move, come on!
And into the rushing rapids.
Yeah, and he's trying to politely kind of nudge Hubert aside, but then his eyes boom flash blue,
Oh no.
and he looks at Hubert and just shouts at him in subtitles. It's like, "Out of my way, lesser creature!"
I don't know what he's saying, but he seems upset.
And I'm going to do a frostbite on the snail.
Okay.
That is a fortitude save.
Fortitude save, frostbite on the snail. Does he have good for it? Let's see. That is going to be a 23.
Okay, that is a basic save, so you take half. So you take 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage.
I get 1
Okay.
point of temporary HP. And then I'm going to do a psi burst. So
Psi
please
burst?
give me a reflex save.
Reflex save as it tries to dodge your psi. That is going to be a 20.
Okay.
Excuse me, 17.
Oh, that is a fail.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
Reflex save. That's the way to go.
That is 3 more points of mental damage.
Okay.
Awesome.
And that's it for me.
Nice.
Its head is just shaking up there. And now it is Zephyr's turn.
All right. It creeped up closer to me. I'm seeing my friends go down, and the water is freaking me out. So I'm going to try to jump onto shore, and at the same time, like, maybe taunt the snail, because as much as I don't want to get hit, if it hits me and I'm not in the water, that's better than hitting anyone on the rocks.
All right, so you're going to use 2 actions to leap to get to the shore.
And then my final action, flurry of blows.
There you go.
Flurry of flows.
Flurry of flows.
Flurry of flows.
Desperately need both of these dead.
Yes,
Yeah,
for
we
real.
got it.
Come on.
Come on, Kate.
Come on, Zephyr.
Don't worry, Kate always rolls well under these circumstances.
You know what they call me?
What?
What do they?
What?
What do they
What do
call
they
me?
call you?
What do they call me?
They call it Action Kate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Action Kate.
Action Kate.
Come on.
No, it can't be all at once.
12.
Oh my God.
All right, second one though.
First arrow. Pew! It goes really far, but it does not come close.
It goes so far.
So this one is a 17 to hit.
It's a mess.
Cool.
You're just following along at home, just joining us now. Kate is the only one that has a chance to kill this outside of Buggles.
Not true.
Were you what kind of odds were you giving a TPK in your head when you sat down to play this? So,
I figured it would take you about 3 rounds to figure out what to do, and then by then, a couple of you would be dead.
you dead?
That's kind of, this looks like that's what's going to happen here. But it's top of round 3. It's Asta's turn. She's lying on a rock and doesn't have her sword.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Asta, Ramius casts this. Asta and just wakes back up, used to dying now. And she just looks around, lying flat on her back, like out of sorts, sees her katana, grabs it. Can I, from prone, stab at that small shell creature in the next square?
Sure.
Okay, so she just takes her katana, looks over, sees it on the rock, and just jabs her katana into it.
Okay.
Let's see.
There's a penalty.
Give yourself as long as you have the prone condition on there, it should affect your.
Wait, let me add it. Wounded and prone zone.
Prone.
You're in the prone zone.
give you a -2 circumstance.
Prone zone.
prone zone.
All right, yes.
To your attacks.
Prone zone.
Prone zone.
It's probably not going to hit. That's a 13.
13 misses.
Okay.
Too bad you're prone.
The one thing.
Oh, you might have hit if you weren't prone.
One thing we have to do. One thing we can do. Roll well. And we're not doing it.
Yes.
We never do it.
We never do it,
Ever.
but it
We
counts.
should do that.
We should
Never
just
roll
do
well.
that.
It's an epidemic.
Why don't we ever think of doing that?
No, wait, I had natural 3, natural 4. You missed on your first attack.
I did. That's why.
Natural
That's
3.
why I did the frostbite because it's a
it's a
save.
save,
It's not
yeah.
an attack. roll.
Meanwhile, I've crit 3 times.
Natural 3, natural 3, natural 4. What was that? A natural 5, 6?
7. I'm going to now use my last to do my Foxfire attack, electricity, ranged on the big snail. Just with my tail, just like whips out. Let's
Okay.
see. Man, oh man. 24.
Okay, that takes them
With the map. And the penalty for being down. Prone.
Oh, the map. Oh, sorry.
It'll be a cumulative
19.
-6. That's a miss. That's why I wanted to make sure you get all that.
Yeah. All right, that's my turn. And I'm lying on the
Maybe
ground.
20 AC?
Lying on the ground,
Hopefully.
holding my.
Lying on the ground with a katana in
It
hand.
is pretty big, so 20
it.
doesn't seem crazy.
And bad reflex saves. Do you have spells that target reflex by any chance? Or your spells are all going to be a spell attack roll?
I'm gonna look.
Yeah.
Talitha, I'm going to need a Johnski here. It is DC 12 death save.
Got any caps?
Fail.
Oh!
Natural 2.
Do you have any caps?
No.
Talitha goes to dying.
3.
How would you not have any caps? You play so well.
You guys
You're so
use
clever at
them.
the table.
You guys all have
Literally,
caps.
the last
You put a lot
session.
of love into your character and into scenes.
You
and a
used
lot of
yours. Did you use all yours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, per the rules, we get one every session. So
well, we don't play by the rules.
I
don't
don't
play by the
understand.
You don't
what the
play by
problem
the
is.
rules.
We're playing a gritty campaign, Skid.
Yeah, it's a gritty remaster campaign.
Who knew?
Some grit in your teeth.
Who knew that it would be Talitha to fall this day? It is the giant snail thing's turn.
I can't believe it's going. It gets 2 turns around?
What's Brother Talitha taking a nap on that rock over there? Buggers. Hey, Zephyr. Want a hug?
Oh my god. Do your hugs have positive energy?
All right, so it's going to command the thing next to Asta to attack. So it moves up to you and does one attack with its pseudo pod. It's like a pod. It's more of like a pseudo pod. And it rolls a natural 1.
Oh, hey,
Wow.
that's good.
Thank
Does
you.
this minion have a name?
It does not,
Damn.
but
Does
it was a natural 1.
Does it hurt
Would
itself?
you like a fan?
Yeah, give me a fan fumble.
Fam
You guys
bounty?
need all the help you can get here.
All right, this is in the melee sort of John's.
Yeah, little
this
melee.
minion. Okay, this one from Easton in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Hey, we
we
were
were just
Easton?
talking about
Utah.
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Hey.
Easton from Salt Lake City, Utah says bottle cap.
We were just talking about bottle
We were
caps.
just talking
Whoever
about
rolled the fumble gets one.
Oh no. Okay. Due to an overzealous swing, misplaced foot, or just bad luck, you drop your lucky charm, which you've had this whole time but never mentioned until now. If the GM rolled the fumble, all players get a bit of luck.
Oh,
Wow. If a player rolled the fumble, the GM can choose a number of creatures. Anyway, yeah, the GM rolled the fumble. So
So on your next attack roll, or next roll, you can roll twice and take the better.
Nice. So we all
Yeah,
get a
great.
pearl of great price.
awesome.
Is
Awesome.
Bit of Luck in Pathfinder 2e? Or
Yep.
just,
Yes.
You tilt the scales of luck, and you roll twice.
When you attempt a saving
saving
throw.
so it's just,
just
for
for
saving
saving
throws.
Which is still useful
Yeah,
where
for
we
the
are.
for the
Wow, we
reflex saves.
all
Yeah.
get- that's an awesome one.
Would
That's
you allow me to use it for my death roll?
If you want to, I would roll that over for you.
If you
I'm not
sleep
going to
with
look at
yourself.
I'm not going to
Must.
look at gift horse in the mouth.
I mean, if we get back to you and you have to roll the death roll, the least of your concerns is going to be that bill.
That's true.
Sure.
Because this would be permadeath roll.
Yeah.
Your next roll.
Yep.
All right, so I've used one action to command my little minion. Second action, permanently kill Talitha, knock Brother Ramius into the water. I'm
Why
gonna.
don't you go after Hubert?
I could go after Hubert.
Yeah, he's right there.
Yeah.
Right
He's
there.
making the
It
most
doesn't
noise
say
over
he's
there.
untargetable.
Sure.
And he's got those spikes. He looks dangerous.
Yeah.
If Zephyr
Very
had
threatening.
hit
That's
him,
the one benefit he could
Great would it
provide.
be if he died? It
So
would be
cruel.
so great.
I'll just settle for him being the target of an attack.
I'll say if Zephyr had hit him, he might have gone after Zephyr, but instead he's going to attack Brother Ramius with his
My bad.
hot. Actually, I don't know.
I
if
didn't hit him. all I've done is run in fear, soaking wet, like the coward I am.
Actually, I'm not sure if I have the reach from there. Because I am large and in charge. 15 feet. Yeah, no, I think it's only a 10-foot reach. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move towards Brother Ramius and kill him.
Shit. This is bad.
Yeah.
Not
You're
our
also
healer.
doing Talitha in too. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really rough.
Just kill 2 characters with 1 step.
Buggles and Zephyr will have the option to come over there.
I'm getting strong flashbacks to the lily pad room,
Oh.
Oh my
where
God.
geography is the
Yeah,
ultimate
the
killer.
ultimate killer.
Yep.
Falling, drowning,
Yeah.
and persistent bleed damage. Oh, he's having second thoughts because he knows it's over.
Over.
Just trying to
Because he's
think
incapable
here.
of rolling under 7.
Campaign 3 coming at you next week.
Well, I'm just trying to decide here if I want to shoot one of these little chunks over to the shore to add a combatant over there, or if I want to sweep you into the river.
I mean, Buggles did do damage to you. Hubert does look threatening. Zephyr fired arrows at you.
Probably should shoot one at Hubert.
What would a snail do?
What would a snail do?
Yeah, let's check out its intelligence.
I just want to let the snail know that I was sweating quite a bit in this hot jungle planet. My sweat is salty. So,
Better be careful,
Yeah,
sluggy.
don't come close.
She's very dehydrated.
very
All right,
good.
this is shitty, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna attack you.
I like it.
I think that this is what this creature
If
would
you
do.
undid it,
Yeah, it
I'd
would-
think less of you.
It'd be a little soft. I gotta come for you, buddy. I'm sorry. All right, I
like
used
Brother
the minion. I did. Okay, well, it's certainly going to change the actions of everyone else depending on what happens here. Full BAB. Let's go. Can't even look.
I can't even.
Can't even look. Oh, it's very high. It's very high.
Sake.
That's going to be a crit.
Oh.
That's a 30 to hit. Is that a crit?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
God, man.
All right, so damage-wise, again, 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jeez.
Dying 2.
Dying 2. But you do not get swept into the river, which is clutch. Staying up could have arguably been worse.
So he just.
Yep. Drop whatever you're holding.
And he's just laying there, face down in the wet stone, bleeding out. It just basically smashed his body like into pieces. Broken ribs, broken back.
So lucky.
He's done.
He's done. Dying 2. Talitha, dying 2. You'll be up
Dying
to...
3, my friend.
Excuse me, dying 3. Dying 3. It is Hubert Hedges' turn. Oh no. Things don't look good, Buggles. What do you normally do in situations like this? Is there anything you can do to help your friends? Do you have a Healy stick?
Do not speak to me! I will kill you next!
I forgot he was the cool Khan.
Boy,
Buggles would never say that.
like someone needs a Snickers.
I will kill you next.
Hubert Hedge will hold. Brother Ramius goes before Giant Snail Thing, and now it goes to the Kuulakan.
Okay. The Kuulakan is fiery aura. He is going to try an ignition. He's going to amp it. Bit of luck. All right.
That, I
It's
think
only
it's
on,
just,
it's only
it's
on
saving
saves.
just for saving.
Oh, it's-
throw, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Careful. Skid, don't break the equipment.
I'm going to sell that pearl at a great price. See, that's Utah, man. One guy in Salt Lake City got that joke. Okay, that is a 24 to hit.
24 is a hit.
Okay.
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 This was important.
Is this the one that allows you to heal one of your friends when you hit somebody?
Yes, I can do that. Okay. That's 4 points of damage.
Okay. The giant
Is
shudders.
Hubert at max? Do you want to get him up to max?
Okay, and
A
then
little bit of help.
who needs the most healing?
Skin my knee on a bramble.
We're both down.
Well, if you can get me up,
You
I
get
can
hit.
get him.
And then
Okay, and then you feel Buggles reach out. It's just like, Ramius, please. And boom, 4 points of healing.
So you're just wounded.
Wounded 1, okay. 4H Pizzle.
Wounded and prone. And is that your turn?
No, you must have more in the chamber.
That was it.
Oh.
It was 2 action, ignition, and then the restore the mind.
Oh, that's an action to restore the mind. It's not part of it. Oh, cool. All right.
Zephyr.
All right.
Come on.
Flurry of flows.
Action Kate.
Flurry of blows.
Come on,
Action
Kate.
Kate. She's ready.
Action
Those
Kate.
first 2 were just practice arrows.
Yeah.
These are going to be the real ones.
Zeroing in on the target.
I'm gonna
moving
use
closer to the bullseye.
Our sponsor, Demiplane, and their online roller.
Switching it up. Switching it up.
So,
Come on.
longbow. Oh wait, I did the wrong one.
But you're ready to do this.
Long bow.
Took the whole previous turn to
No.
wreck.
Oh, what happened?
10.
Okay, next
Miss.
one. Next one.
It's a fall.
Guys, we got this.
First one. Practice. She practices a lot, you know? So she's like, phew,
One
no,
of these
it's fine.
days, we're going to get in a fight.
20 to hit, which we know does not hit.
We know 20 doesn't hit?
Yeah, someone just did 20 as their attack, and
19?
it missed.
thought it was
must be
19.
like 21.
21 to 20 doesn't hit either.
Yeah.
Miss.
20 doesn't hit, so that's one action to do flurry of blows.
Maybe if you're level 3, would be better.
That would be a 21 if you were level 3.
Can't hurt.
Would that hit?
Before I possibly just take a third
I don't have that information.
arrow action, is there a knowledge check I can roll? You said nature.
Nature, Arcana.
I'll do nature since I'm trained in that.
Okay.
Who cares what dice I roll? Doesn't matter. No, I don't know. Who knows?
Kate, I feel like maybe you spent too much time around Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
'Cause
stop
he's-
hanging out with Joe.
He's been rolling okay.
Like I sat next to you on a plane.
Yeah.
That
We
was
had
it.
a good time on a plane once. Ever since then.
Ever since then.
Transferred.
Well, you should
Yeah.
never have fun.
All right. Yeah. Just last ditch effort trying to do one more arrow.
Could roll natural 20.
It's a 10. Another round of practice for Zephyr,
5 arrows.
the hero. Zephyr, the hero of the campaign.
All I could keep thinking was a natural 1 brings up a fan fumble that is like hit your nearest ally and you kill
And it's fucking Hubert.
Oh my god.
And no one cares. That'd be great.
Yeah, that would.
Would be poor Hubert.
Because he's my nearest ally.
Guys, submit more fumbles that have us kill NPCs.
Yes, please.
That would be
Need them
amazing.
now more than ever.
Getting the sense that no one likes me.
To be very, you didn't understand a word the Kuulakan said to you.
That's right.
That's true. It's true. I don't speak.
Well, I think he got
tone
the
was
vibe.
pretty clear.
The vibe was probably
His
pretty
fire
clear.
eyes.
Yeah.
Seemed quite angry. A lot of people talk to me that way. Not really, really someone people like.
If we TPK, I want to play out every action of this thing killing you. I want to watch it happen.
Never had a friend besides Susan. Top of round 4. It's Asta's turn.
Come on.
Brother Ramius down, but awake. Talitha
Wounded.
bleeding out on a rock.
So,
I mean, the sad thing is I go before Brother Ramus.
It is sad.
So I will use the bit of luck. But if I roll poorly, you never get to heal.
Wait. That's a real shame.
Because you went down second, so you move immediately before the creature.
I thought it would be before you.
Nope.
God damn it.
And when you said it, I thought, yeah. And then I looked, I'm like, oh no.
I still got to make my.
Oh, well, just bring up Talitha then.
Asta, you have a chance. You could save Talitha, or you could,
how would I
How
save
would you-
Talitha?
I don't know.
Okay, I can't.
Just let everyone know if Talitha dies, it's your fault. You
No, I don't have the speed to get to her. I can't do anything to help her, and I have no healing spells.
don't have dimensional healing?
Just do dimensional assault.
Should have taken dimensional.
Already did that.
You can, oh.
Don't let them kill me.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You're all making me feel bad.
I
You
asked you
always want to just
specifically.
do damage. For once, just heal your teammate.
I asked you specifically to kill me if things went bad.
You actually did. You actually did. I walk over and I stab Talitha
Okay.
to put her out of her misery.
Dimensional assault.
I dimensional assault. And
What
then
if you stab her but pour some healing potion on the blade?
Oh yeah.
That's interesting.
That's how I like to play.
All right.
That is interesting.
I'm still prone, but I'm holding my katana. I am going to... I'm again going to stab the thing.
Okay.
I'm going to take the penalty. It's just, I can't, I'm so annoyed that I don't have like the action economy to stand up and do anything effective
You
whatsoever.
should consider running.
Well,
Think
she
I
has to
should
stand up
run?
first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stab this thing and we'll see what happens. It's just one action.
Attempt to stab while prone, -2 circumstance penalty.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it. It's gonna be a nat 20.
Are
Watch
you right
this.
next to it? Did you roll a natural 1, Sydney?
Sydney.
Sydney Marie.
What could go wrong? She's just going to try to hit it.
Oh my god. I mean,
Guys,
At least we are
I don't
in
think
this together.
I don't think we're supposed to win this one. I actually think this is like a video game boss battle that you're supposed to lose, and then it cutscenes, and our trainer's there in the gym, and it's like you get better, and then you go back again.
I think we're supposed to die.
Remember that time I said we should consider running?
No, I blacked out because I rolled a 1.
Oh my God, Sydney.
Hey, maybe I'll get a bottle cap out of it.
Yeah, maybe I'll get something really cool.
I don't
I'm
want to read
so
this.
upset.
you also would have to use one action to crawl closer to it to attack.
What?
You were a
No.
space, you were a space away.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
Then I'm not attacking it. Then let's take it back.
No.
She was adjacent to it. She attacked.
She
last turn.
attacked it adjacent to
And
it
it-
last
Oh,
time.
you attacked the little guy?
A little, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I thought you,
Great, good luck with that. He's saying.
I thought you were going for the only relevant enemy in
Exactly.
the fight.
It does nothing.
No, she spent 2 turns missing the little guy.
I spent 1. I spent 1.
It's two turns.
This is your second
It's your
turn.
second time missing the little guy.
And you fumbled.
On the little guy.
Just read me the fumble.
I'm going to interpret this fumble.
All right, Klein from
the worst way
Edina.
possible.
I know it's going to be horrible. Klein from
Minnesota.
Edina, cake eater.
Hey, Dina.
You.
I do like cake.
What?
You find yourself embarrassed to be in the company of plebeians surrounding you. Worse yet, you miss so badly that your shame causes you to eat your feelings with a bit too much of a sweet dessert treat. You become sickened 1 for 1d6 rounds.
What in the actual?
You can use a single action to retch.
5
DC
rounds.
20 to remove.
Is this person from Minnesota?
Yes.
Cake eater.
mean, that's not so
They
bad.
call each other Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
You're sickened for 5 rounds.
You're
You can
sickened
retch.
1 for 5 rounds. You can retch as an action. It's DC 20.
I can't believe Talitha's going to die this episode.
I can't either.
Can I not? I can't.
Does sicken take away any actions?
Yeah, it doesn't take away actions.
No, it's just-
No, you're
It
just.
just gives
it's
me a
just
penalty.
A further penalty.
to your
additional
checks,
penalty.
basically.
Does it
But we
stack
still
with
have
prone? Does
we
it?
still have luck
Yeah.
for any saves.
Yeah, it's a status
Yes.
penalty, which stacks with prone. So it would be a minus
1.
3 to hit now.
Yeah.
You continue to attack.
I was gonna attack for my
Chunky.
second action. I was gonna attack the big guy.
But you need to get up.
You can't.
You're still prone.
I don't understand. What goes on in
Sydney,
your
you're
head?
still prone.
No, I was gonna do a ranged attack. I was trying to just not get up and waste an action. I was trying to get the most
Oh,
like
you were going
hits
to
out.
cast a cantrip on
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to get hits out.
it. Mine as well.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or you
At
could
a
heal
minus,
Talitha.
at a minus 2. I cannot heal Talitha.
Potion dangling from,
I-
dangling from my belt.
I'm going.
Water
no,
rushing it.
I have to get up now.
Clink, 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 clink.
Shatters.
I'm gonna. Okay, question. If I willingly.
I was just saying last week, I was like, I had a really exciting idea for a backup character, but now that we're on a fucking another planet, I don't know how.
If I willingly jump off the rock into the river,
I'll listen to the rest of this sentence.
Sydney, what?
I think this is a good TV.
it's flowing downstream and there's a rock kind of blocking the way below. If I jump in, can I swim downstream with the current to get to shore? Like, it doesn't seem that wild.
Interesting. Well, here's the problem. I think
Piranhas first.
you've used one action.
One
You got
action.
2 actions left. So basically, I could see second action jumping in there.
Third action, my distance.
Well, the thing is, if you just jump in there and don't swim, it's going to push you down river X amount of feet.
which she wants to do.
Which you want to do.
Then she wants to begin swimming to shore once she's past.
Is
the
that your
rocks.
goal? Are you trying to get to Talitha or are you trying to get to shore?
I am not going to Talitha.
So you're not
She
healing
doesn't
Talitha?
give a shit about Talitha.
So you just want to get out of there so this thing doesn't kill you.
Yes, I don't want the little thing to hit me again because I'm so low on hit points right now. Like the little thing could potentially kill me on the rock again.
All right, so here's what I'm going to tell you. It's the water is rushing at a rate that will move you a predetermined amount of feet if you do not attempt to swim against it. So once you hit that water, I will move you that amount of feet. If you then want to swim further, you have to roll a swim check.
Okay, so
So either move with or against the current.
how far do you think I can get jumping into the water? 1 square, like 5 feet, or do you think I could like dive and get to a 10-foot square?
Well, you can leap
prone.
in the water up
You're
to 10
prone.
feet.
But you're prone.
All you can do is like
can
roll
roll
into
off.
the
All right, I roll off the rock. I'm in the water.
All right, so you roll, second action, roll.
Oh, you're trying to get to the other shoreline.
Yes, I'm trying to get
Opposite.
far from the creature so I can recalibrate and figure out what to do.
that's not really
get-
feasible by the rules.
Well,
Oh, you mean the closer shoreline?
Yes.
Yeah.
all right, so you
Say the farther shoreline?
Well, the
She means
farther one
the
from
other
us,
one.
like the
Oh,
one that we
okay,
didn't
okay.
originate.
Shore not yet explored.
yes.
you roll into the water and you get swept 10 feet downstream.
Awesome. I am going to then use my.
Brother Amos just looks up.
What are you doing?
Just see Asta, a waterlogged Asta just like rushing towards him.
It's also. It must be so funny to watch me from the shore on the rock, and you just see me roll off.
roll
just
off.
roll off the rock.
Start like floating down the stream.
Now
I see you've put yourself on the shore there. That's very nice.
I swam.
Now I know what you want to do.
Yes, I want to swim diagonally.
Give me a swim check.
Here I go.
What's the fox's swim?
It's athletics.
Athletics.
So it's probably not
okay.
that bad.
Probably.
Okay.
Not that bad.
That's going to be 16.
Okay, I'm going to say you can get to shore.
Okay.
So you swim to the shore.
Down one more.
Very
Yeah,
generous.
and you're going to remain prone on the shore. You know, so you kind of like you crawl.
Okay.
You swim and you crawl onto the shore.
Okay.
Up to the sand.
And yeah, strategically on the map, I'm trying to hide from the creature, be in line with Brother Ramius, like still keep eye line on everybody. But yeah, I'm just like really hurt. That's my turn.
Now, I think that hindsight is 20/20, right?
Yeah, we think we should retcon.
There's a lot. There's a
Yes.
lot we can look at here, but I think it's fair to say. I don't know if you would say this, but others may. But I've been pretty generous.
Been extremely.
I think you've been
generous.
extremely generous. That's what makes this all.
What?
That's what makes this.
No.
There is not one
Yes.
fork in which he didn't take the most generous option.
If it were me, and I
He just happens to roll 20s every roll. That's not.
I think he's
He
being
just
generous.
happens to be playing in a campaign that is to his very every advantage.
I think he's being generous because I think he read right before we started recording. I think he read they should be level 4, and he went,
Oops.
And then if I say that on air, I'm gonna look stupid.
yeah.
Pretty sure I rolled on the crits 17, 17, 18, and a nat 20.
Yeah.
So I mean that's just brutal.
If it were me, I would have made us roll the reflex saves.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, and so like, there's a world where some of you are already being pushed
Yeah.
or drowned.
In some sense, I wish I had rolled the reflex.
So one death here is, I think it's a big win for the party. It's just crushing.
But
And
why
I'm
can't we- why
allowing
can't
this
we-
bit of luck.
Why can't we just let him retcon and bring up Talitha? We did not know. We thought we were in the order of initiative. It was a meta mistake. You know what I mean?
Wait,
Oh,
why?
I see.
Oh, it's Skid
It makes
here?
every sense for Buggles to raise Talitha. She's right there.
Oh,
Right,
'cause-
so you didn't
right,
raise
We didn't do
Talitha
it because we were trying to be strategic about how we could get both of us up, but we didn't. We misunderstood the rules where we were.
I think
in
Matthew
initiative
wants
order.
to.
I don't want to leave the
Roll a
die. I
death
don't want
roll.
to retcon that. That
Okay,
feels- that
I
feels
just want to
stupid.
throw it out there because that's what happened, and I feel really bad about it.
I-
But it was a mistake.
I don't think it's. Sure, it's but remaining on the meta
Oh,
level
actually,
because
you know, this is my mistake anyway because Talitha is the only one that I could affect with my range. So I wouldn't have been
that's
able to do you anyway. But
Oh, so it's in 30 feet?
yeah,
Oh,
All right. So Brother Ramius is dying too.
Brother Ramius is dying too.
This
Talitha
is worse because I could
And not wounded at all.
I could have saved Brother Ramius.
God damn it, Asta!
I'm fine with that.
different.
Like
That's
we always
different.
say,
I'm
is
not
like
retconning shit.
when you get to the point where a character's going to die, that's when we slow down.
Yeah.
Make sure. Did we get everything right?
Do all the bookkeeping.
so I have 4 hit points.
Which
is-
character do we actually want to die?
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
That's more so.
Exactly. Which character sells more merch?
so you're
it's a purely financial decision.
Purely
which-
revenue-based
revenue-based decision.
Right, so you're wounded, but you are no longer dying. You are prone, and you don't have your gun,
My crossbow.
whatever your weapon is. And you aren't wounded. You're just dying.
Put my.
Shoot.
Okay.
Oh man.
This is a tricky decision. But I think actually Asta had the only smart idea here. I will roll off the rock and into the water. First action.
Okay.
Wait, where are you going to go, though? You're in the middle of the river.
And I can't swim very well.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk through swim rules real quick. First of all, you roll an athletics check. The DC is set by the GM. So far, it seems like a very generous DC for a rushing
Or the
river, so
book.
you should be able to get it.
Or the book? Rules boy.
And you can swim 10 feet on a success.
Yep.
Per
Critical
action.
success is probably more.
You get a little more on a crit, yeah.
Yeah, so first
You're
action.
swimming with the current.
Yeah, I'll swim with the current. I don't mind being far away from this fight. So I roll off the rock. I imagine I rush 10 feet along the current.
If you do not attempt to swim against it, which you wouldn't, then
I
yes,
won't.
you will go 10 feet down. You
Bye,
start going.
Talitha.
All right. I will now attempt to swim back towards the original shore.
Back
So-
towards the original shore.
And I like with the current, but leaning westward.
Gotcha. Okay. Give me a swim check.
It's going to be amazing.
It's just Brother Ramius and
If
Asta
I can
now.
manage to wake back up, the two of
Natural
us-
20.
Oh, there you go.
All right, so now I will actually open the swim rules and see if what a crit gives you in terms of speed, because you do get I believe you get a bonus. You move through the water, increasing the maximum distance by 5 feet.
Whoa.
So instead of
10 feet, it's 15 feet.
15 feet.
Nice.
Nice.
Great. All right, so,
So you can make it to shore this
yeah,
round.
and you want to go sort of diagonally. I'll let
Well,
you.
I'm letting the current pull me to, like, I'm not fighting the current. So I think,
Right.
realistically, I guess if this is all happening in 6 seconds, I'm just going to move 15 feet towards shore.
Okay, great. Towards the original shore.
Well, actually, let me just see where I'm closer.
You are a little closer to the original shore.
Yep,
by
the
like-
original shore it is by 5 feet.
Yeah, there you go. Boop. So it kind of takes you diagonally towards it. Still not out of the woods yet.
Third action.
Third action.
Oh, third action.
Swim again.
Fumble.
7.
7. All right. So all that happens is you get swept another 10 feet down.
Okay, getting further and further
Straight
away.
And if you go off the map, we'll talk about it.
I left my crossbow behind.
Crossbow.
Did someone get my crossbow?
Well, that's it. Very interesting, right? Because if the goal here is to flee, that crossbow's out there. Just something to think about.
I know right now my goal is to survive.
To survive, right? I think that's a smart goal. Brother Ramius did not have that goal because he is dying too, and no one is there to save him. A fumble on this death save will kill you.
I didn't even think about that.
I did.
I was like,
I didn't until I
Did
just
you?
You get to roll twice.
started riffing.
We have
yeah.
a luck. And do you have any bottle caps?
Oh, I should have rolled. It doesn't matter. I rolled a natural 20. That would have been the better result.
Yeah, and it's not a
only
saving
save.
throw. I think, it's tough because this guy's original thing, he meant to say probably advantage or like.
oh, he said bit of luck. Capital B,
Yeah.
capital L. It's a 2E spell. It
he
only
did.
applies to saving throws.
Okay. I'm allowing it for the death save because it has the word save in it.
Okay.
Nice.
It doesn't. It's a recovery check.
Just fucking.
I am going
I don't like it. It's
to
dirty.
under the table.
Dude, there's every possibility you can die here.
Yeah.
I know.
But you'd have to roll 2 natural ones.
Don't tempt him.
Don't tempt him.
Don't
Couldn't
tempt
happen.
him.
Well, no, actually, a 1. If you roll a 1 and a 2, you deserve to die. Because it is DC 12 to recover.
DC 12. Here we go.
Fail.
Flat check, 2 die. This Ramius. He did get smashed. His ribs are broken. His back,
Back
is
is
broken.
broken.
I got a success.
Ooh.
So dying 1
Okay.
Nice.
with a 12.
What was the other one?
A 3.
Tempting fate.
Okay, dying 1. All right. Yes! That's huge. Huge.
Huge. It is Giant Snail Thing's turn.
Thank you so much. Was that from Salt Lake? Was that one from Salt Lake City? Can't remember. No, that was Cake Eater. That was from. Oh no, it was Salt Lake City. Thank you.
Man, this is nasty poo-poo here. 3 of you over there. Brother Ramius is lying there.
Unconscious.
Yeah, unconscious. Could swim after Talitha.
I mean, he looks so dead.
What's this thing? Controlled. That's not right. You don't have the controlled condition. All right, so you're wounded 1, swimming to shore. You're lying on the shore. You're unconscious and dying.
quick morale check on the creature. Does it want to run in fear?
Doesn't seem like it. Hasn't really taken a lot of damage,
Per se.
as it were. Nor has any of the little chunks of it. Shapers and chips. It is going to... This is so horrific here.
Oh, I will say you did take one fork that was not generous, and when you came down to hit Brother Remus, that was smart tactics.
Yeah.
To win the fight.
Yeah, trying to play the intelligence of the creature while also putting up a good fight here. All right, so let's see. Check out my range here from
We
the.
did the Luke Skywalker in Empire.
Who?
You
Oh,
and I.
us. Yeah, the roll off. It's great. It's a great move. You roll off a surface and you don't know what happens. Are they dead? Are they alive?
Yeah.
Are they drowning?
Will they drown once they get off the map?
Who knows? Is there a waterfall off the map?
Will the piranhas come to eat us?
Who knows?
That's what I was going to do when I was hanging onto that rock. which
Let
is
go?
Let go and go to the shore.
Yeah.
But then both of you went down.
Yeah.
It's like, and that would take me out of range. It's only 30 feet. So it's like, I gotta stay here and heal.
All right, it is going to move towards Asta.
Oh my god!
Get out of here! Get away from me!
Dude, Troy hates Sydney so much.
Troy
I did
hates
so
women.
much to get away.
Don't clip that. I love it. That's my friends.
I love women.
You should have seen me in my 30s.
That's my friend.
I loved them all the time. Here comes a pseudopod to the face. Boom! Natural 2.
Ooh.
Yep, that was a D20. So it's going to be
These
a
Troy's dice like
miss.
Okay.
Okay. It has one more action.
That's huge.
It's gonna leave? The second action
No,
it
it'll
leaves?
probably command one of its minions. Almost certainly.
Yeah,
So embarrassed.
probably.
It's got 3 minions. It's gonna let him sitting on those dangerous
Just kind of
rocks.
chilling on those rocks.
Those rocks are dangerous.
Slippery.
Let me see what their speed is.
I wonder if those minions can like suck
Get
back on.
Ooh. Hate that.
Hate that.
All right, I'm gonna take it with the map, a second strike, with the pod. Here we go.
Friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Why are you mad?
I'm mad.
Why are you mad?
I swam away. I rolled off a rock and swam away to get on shore, and it came to shore.
Yeah.
13 points of bludgeoning.
I'm down.
Jesus.
And because you were wounded, you go to
At least
dying
you're not in the water now.
2.
Yep.
At least you don't drown.
Dying 2.
Thanks, everybody. You're so right.
At least you're dying on land.
Thank you.
Wounded 1 takes you to dying.
At least we'll find your
Dose.
body until this snail creature consumes it.
Am I still sickened?
Yeah.
Okay.
For like 5 rounds, you can't barf when
The
you're
rest
dying.
of your known life.
Can't barf when you're dying.
Yeah.
You're so right.
You
Rest of your known life. It's Hubert's turn.
Okay.
Oi. Ziva.
Zilla.
This doesn't look too good. Where's Talita going? You think she knows how to swim?
Do you know what swimming is?
Sure. You get in the runny bits.
Get in the runny
And
bits.
do a dance.
Hubert, get in the runny bits.
Runny drips. Oh no, Mother always said never step in red runny drips. I never forgot her saying that. Never do it. Do it. She was odd.
Red runny drips.
Yep, stay away from the red runny drips. You never know. Your mother walked in on her in the bathroom.
The red runny drips.
Yeah.
Hubert,
Okay.
What?
shut up.
No, you're gross. That's not what I'm talking about. That's my turn.
Bomb bad.
It's Buggles' turn.
I would have something to say if I wasn't dying.
I wish we killed him.
Buggles.
For a while, most of this episode, I was glad Talita was dead.
Buggles is stupefied.
Oh.
Oh no.
Hulacan vacates.
Oh,
It's like, oh.
too soon.
And with his what senses he has, he's going to try to do a. God, I'm gonna try to do an ignition on the snail.
Okay.
Do my flat check.
The range now is crazy.
Hate it.
65 feet away. 60 feet.
That is a 21 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Okay, 21 is its AC.
That's right.
Okay.
That means we have to roll higher than 21.
Yeah, easy.
That's the catch.
Now that I know what it is, I can just do that.
Do it.
If I don't know what it
Action
is,
Kate.
I just do whatever.
Action Kate.
Action Kate, Natty 14. Let's go.
6 points of fire damage.
Boy.
And with my third action, I'm going to try to use Mage Hand to pick up Talitha's crossbow.
Oh, nice.
Made it.
So a hand appears right above the crossbow and just grasps it.
Yeah. Lifts it up out of the water.
Okay.
Nice.
It is Zephyr's turn. Range good?
Yeah,
Longbow?
so speaking of range, it's now outside of the first half of my first range increment.
Okay.
So I'm going to use an action to dismiss, get out of monastic archer stance so I don't take a penalty. Because I can use every point I can get.
What is that action?
What is it technically called? It's with the remaster.
Dismiss
Yeah,
the
just
stance?
dismissing.
Gotcha.
So
It's called
rather than
dismiss.
needing to break a rule and like drop my bow or stow it, I can just use an action to get out of the stance. So she, I don't know, wiggles.
That's what it is.
Ooh, gotta get out of the stance. Regular old shot with the longbow.
Let's go.
Regular old shot.
That's a 12
Oh my god.
What's your bonus? -2?
plus 8.
It's +8?
Yes.
Oh god. I thought it was +7 this whole time. I'm like, it's gotta be.
That would have been respectable for
Plus
some
8.
reason.
The highest bonus on the show.
Your dice are in Call of Cthulhu mode.
Yeah, right.
I do pretty well in Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, right.
get to roll
Exactly.
under.
You roll low.
Oh, shut up.
All right, I'm sure you'll hit it
All
with the
right,
map.
second one. Oh, let's roll some regular dice.
That's not a regular dice. That's a boulder.
That's a miss, but it's better. So
Good.
it's still a miss.
Good.
All right, so that's 2.
When I play roulette, I'm
actions.
glad when the number next to mine hits.
Well, that's 3 actions.
Close.
Because I used an action to get out of the stance.
Yep.
All right. So she's just, throwing. She's continuing to practice.
Feel free to jump in the river. It seems to be
Yeah,
popular
she might.
nowadays.
She might throw herself in the river next round.
Asta, get back in the river.
Highly recommend the river. It's bad on land. Apparently.
It's round 5! And Asta, I moved you in the initiative order. You now will roll your death save right before a giant snail thing, which gives Talitha and Brother Ramius a chance to raise you. But Brother Ramius is still unconscious. Talitha, you're swimming.
Swimming is a generous word for what Talitha is doing.
Flailing around. in the
Flailing
current.
around, trying to grab for shore. All right, I will attempt to swim to shore once more.
Okay, first action. Swim check.
It was on a natural 20, and then it just tipped off. Fail.
Boop. Boop, you go 10
feet
down.
further down.
Second.
And from this angle, now that you're standing there, you notice around the bend of the river starts to turn, and there's a waterfall.
I called it. I called it.
When did you call it?
I said
call it
I
in your
said
head?
off the map. There's going to be a waterfall. I said it.
She said it.
Look right where I'm
Francis,
pinging there.
roll that clip back.
Next,
would you
second action swim will be a 16.
16. All right, so you. Oh, you get a little bit closer. Oh, it's getting wide again.
Did you take the multiple swim penalty?
You didn't take the MSP?
Okay.
Nice.
Third action 12.
The miss.
12. Okay, so blonk. Oh, blonk. You go down another 10 feet. And you see that as you go further down, the shore is getting further and further away from you.
Yeah, dude, it's so dangerous. Rivers are so dangerous to be caught in without. Oh man.
Your turn.
That is Talitha's turn. It is now Brother Ramius's turn. Brother Ramius, you are dying 1 after your success.
Let's go, Norse Foundry.
No longer have
Sons of
luck.
bitches.
And let's be honest, you never did. Because you're you.
Yeah, but Brother Ramius is not me. He is protected by the Keeper in all things. He's going to stabilize right now.
Yep.
Brother Ramius!
Here's a voice.
Good luck.
That is a fail. Dying
Oh,
too.
God. You heard Huber, and you're going towards the light.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
chose to go towards it.
Here, Hubert's voice drove him closer to death.
Speaking of death, it's Asta's turn. Asta is at dying dose.
Yeah.
Thanks to the wounded condition, a critical failure here would permanently kill you. So a 1 or a 2.
Or a 2.
My God,
I
it's
have
the same
I
as
keep
last
forgetting this
time.
is part of the game.
I have PTSD because I thought I was going to be fine last time. I just rolled.
Yeah, there's 18 other numbers you can roll.
I just rolled all of my d20s and I got under 10 on all of them. So I'm just going to go for it. 18.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
All right, so you move to dying one,
Dying one.
which is amazing.
She's got a lot of heart.
Yeah.
A lot of soul.
Lots to live for.
Yeah.
Unlike Lucky.
Unlike Lucky.
This is tense.
Who sucked?
Dead inside.
Fuck. All right, the snail. It's the snail's turn.
Oh. Why was I so worried? The snail's just gonna kill me.
No, it's just
But you're-
gonna-
maybe you
dude,
look
at
dead
this
and
point,
it's
it's just
dumb.
bored. It's gonna go into the water.
Yeah, disappear for a while.
2 bodies there. Let's go make some more bodies. Comes over there and shoots one of its chunks at Zephyr. Here's a Zephyr chunk.
Is there no limit to its chunks?
There's gotta be a limit to the chunks.
There's a limit to your chunk.
All right. This. Love that song.
Francis really likes that.
James Blake song.
19 to hit.
Miss.
Miss.
Oh,
Wow.
Dodge it, dodge
If
it.
there's one thing I can do, it's not get hit.
All right, so here's what happens. The chunk does not hit you for damage. However, it still appears in the space next to you. It just like hits the rock and just. Hello. Hello there.
No, not another one.
I'm here to slowly kill you. So now there's 4 of these chunks laying on.
Oh, look, it's Jason Hubert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oi!
Baby Hubert.
Oh, look at you! What's your name, little fella? And that was 3 actions. Move, toss that shit. Hubert says, Oi, look at you! What should I do there, buggers?
Kick it into the water.
Wait, maybe I can swing my tail in it. And he just goes, boom, and swings his tail and hits it for a 26 and kills it.
Wow.
All right.
Hubert.
He
This
did so
whole
good.
time.
Oi!
This whole
Oh,
time,
look at
just needed
me!
1 hit. They all have 1 hit point.
Look at me!
I couldn't hit it.
It had 1 hit point.
Why
2
couldn't,
attacks. That's it.
why couldn't Brother Asta do that with a katana? She struck
so
at it multiple
embarrassing.
times and then decided to roll into the river.
This whole time I wanted him to help, and he did, and now it's like,
Now I'm mad.
Now we're never gonna hear the end of it.
I
Just to show us up. That's the only reason he did anything.
I just swung my bushy at him. Killed him in one spot.
he's been the most helpful so far.
Yep.
1 spot.
Swung my bushy.
It's the only one to kill anyone.
Yep. Look at old Hubert Edge. I'm an adventurer now. Oh, I think I just leveled up. Buggles' turn.
Hubert had just made level 4.
What the?
I need some XP.
Buggles is going to spend an action. So with the mage hand, it was able to move the crossbow 20 feet closer to him. So he takes an action to grab the crossbow.
Okay.
His last 2 actions.
Something to remember me by.
Yeah. It's like Deletha! Deletha! And he is going to try another ignition.
Okay.
Okay.
Flat check.
No.
No. I got a natural 20 on a flat check.
Of course.
This always happens. Now.
First.
Just can't hit anything.
It is Zephyr's turn. Zephyr, end of round 5. There are little things everywhere. Zephyr! Just do what I did. Hit him with your
I don't have a
bushy.
tail, so
Oh.
guess you have to have a tail to make a hit.
That word you keep
no.
bending about.
If you kill it now, you might have a chance to recover my body at the bottom of the waterfall.
Did Hubert not know what a tail was?
What's that?
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, read this waterfall. How many feet are we talking?
Oh.
We're talking like
many
Angel
feet is it
Falls
away?
or like
Niagara.
How can you possibly
You
see?
can't see over the edge. You just see the world drops
It might
off.
just be 5 feet.
You've never
And
been
then
more
the
sure.
river continues.
I hope it's 5 feet.
The world is flat.
Is that Hubert talking, or is that? Oh,
Saying in that moment, Talitha's never been more sure that the world is flat.
Letha's so smart too, so I believe her.
And I don't know what the word tail is.
All right, now that the snail...
Oh, got runny drips all over my bushy.
You have anything else to say, Hubert?
Sorry.
Are you okay over there?
I have to dry that later. Hey, bushy.
All right.
All right, now
come
that
on, you got this.
the snail's closer to me, she's going to hunker down and get back in monastic archer stance.
There you
Try to hit
Why did you
the
get out
thing
of it?
again? Because in monastic archer stance, I need to be within the first half of my first range increment
Right,
with my
right.
bow, which is why I use a longbow, because I have a bigger range than I would with a short bow. So it was 65 feet away. It's between 30 and 50 feet it needs to be.
First action, back in the stance.
20 and 50 feet, sorry.
Okay.
I measured. It's 25.
Yeah.
So back in the stands.
Front.
Here we go.
You got this.
Flurry of flows.
Flurry of flows.
Let's just scroll down here. Oh, let's just do.
Oh, a new one.
Do this dice. Get this out here.
The mystical Kate die.
Yeah. Don't tell them that. Only if I roll good, then be like, it was the Kate die.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Jesus.
I can't believe this.
I mean,
This is
We've had some really, truly.
people are
epic
going to
ones.
die
I'm not having fun.
yeah. I don't
There
blame
it
you
is.
at all. I
And she
mean,
was the most positive out of
And I rolled a natural 1.
Oh my God!
oh.
Kate dice. You can get them on tour.
For all your natural 1.
For all year.
It's
You realize
it's officially unprecedented.
statistically.
Fumble.
That is 8 consecutive misses. 8 consecutive.
You're counting?
I counted.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It is a statistical anomaly.
Yeah, I guess so.
So it is definitely
I mean,
bad luck.
What do you have to roll to hit?
Well, you'd have to roll a 13.
I have to roll a
13
13.
13 to hit.
Yeah.
8 consecutive. Can't get over 13. Ridiculous.
Well, I mean, I got over 13 on my second hit,
Right.
Right.
which needs to be a higher map.
Picking them up.
Right, yeah, that's true.
So.
Okay, this one from Tom in Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, Madison.
Hello, Tom.
Should have cashed out.
Oh, man.
I think she would have if she didn't travel through space and time, doesn't know where she
Is
is.
this your first attack?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
Should have cashed out. Oh, this is great. Now I get it. Your attack misses your target, and you take damage equal to this attack's map. Should have cashed out. Like you should not have taken that attack. No, but you're fine. So no damage.
No.
Just-
Yeah.
Wow.
First attack,
Ooh.
yeah.
So if you took it as your third action, I could get a natural 20, and you get a natural 1, you pull that.
10 points.
Ooh.
Take
Yeah.
10 points
Yeah.
of damage.
That's a
Because I've
that's
been
a good
doing
one.
that. I've been like, fuck it.
That's
Like,
a really fun one.
Wow.
Just roll one.
That's good fumble.
Thanks, Tom.
Should have cashed out.
Y'all been there.
All right.
that was fun because it didn't do anything.
Second attack.
All right, second attack.
Or you or the creature.
Kate dice, you get a natural 1
But then.
when it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
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 I mean, it did matter.
Well,
Thing's going to kill off.
It's over. Ooh, this is gonna hit.
What?
This is gonna hit.
What?
It's a 21.
Yes.
no.
With the map?
Yeah.
That's a hit.
18.
Yes.
18 plus 3.
18 plus 3.
Let the
my
Kate
God.
be Kate.
What do I do when I hit? I roll
strikes
damage.
again.
What
Kate.
Yeah.
I do when I hit.
I know, it's been so long.
Action
do you
Kate.
guys do when you hit? You roll
Do the
damage?
damage. The most damage.
What do you guys
Okay,
do?
now I roll the damage.
Wow. Streak is over.
3 points of damage.
All right.
Yay.
Yay!
Baby steps.
This is completely
So
unmodified.
she hits it finally, side eyes to Hubert, being like, see?
You are great.
So that's 2 actions. Or no, wait, I got back into monastic archer stance, which is 1. Did fill your blows, another action.
Blow again?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go again.
Can you blow again? Can you flurry a blow again?
No, I can only do it. It has a trait. What is the flourish trait? So you can only do it once
Flourish.
Around.
One John.
around. So yeah, just gonna try this again. Nope.
Okay.
It's okay. You hit.
It's
That's
okay.
all right.
One of them hit.
Breaking the curse.
At least it was a short turn. Now goes to Talitha, who sees the rapids up ahead.
I don't know what that
And you're getting pulled towards the rapids. So every failure now will pull you diagonally in that direction.
All right, here we go. Okay, 11.
You have a -1 to swim.
Yes.
Oh.
Boy.
Why did you jump in the water?
Yeah, man.
I was going to die otherwise.
God.
Okay.
Talitha's off the map now for listeners.
Talitha's off the map.
She's off the map.
You're off the map. Can you see yourself now?
Yeah.
I was going to say, that would be terrifying.
All right, second swim.
Oh my God.
Natural 3.
Cool.
Third attempt to swim.
Oh my god.
Wait. What's the penalty for a critical?
Wait, don't you get a save for one of these, or no?
Oh, you
it's not
go
a
under
save.
the water and you have to hold your breath.
Is that what if... Did you critically... Oh, you didn't critically fail it, right?
Yeah.
What did you roll?
2.
If you're holding your breath, you lose 1 round of air.
Oh.
But you're not holding your breath.
Oh, okay.
So you're good.
Okay.
You make no progress as a critical failure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I think I have to turn and swim upstream now.
Okay.
Oh.
Because I
So the check will be harder.
I don't want to go down the
Or
waterfall.
you'll travel less distance.
Yeah,
Because you're
probably.
swimming against the current.
Yeah, I mean, don't stress too much about that. It just allows you to kind of control which direction you're going. Right now, you're being pulled back towards the middle of the map. And I will tell you, the edge of the map is the falls.
I'm off the edge of the map.
No, but like the edge to the right.
Oh, I see.
Like essentially.
I want to. Whatever is. Oh, the waterfalls are on the eastern corner.
Yeah, you're getting
Oh,
pulled.
well, then I'll continue to swim west.
Okay. Or try to.
Or try to. But now the natural 3.
My goodness gracious.
God.
You're so off the map.
You know what? It is kind of incredible, like how bad we rolled that we're all still alive and like the combat's still going.
Yeah,
that is kind of
speaking
incredible.
volumes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To our credit.
To our credit, we're still alive.
So in that sense, maybe we're doing pretty
I
good.
don't want to say best party ever. That's the end of what I'm going to say.
PPE.
Don't take it out on the party. Just take it out on our ability to roll dice.
Yeah, the dice rolling is
Quite bad.
It's real bad. It's real bad.
I don't know if you've ever had this experience, Troy.
No, I don't know what it's like. At casinos, I know what it's like. Brother Ramius, you're dying too.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah. You're unconscious on a rock.
My heart's pounding. We're down to the 1 die.
If I had every dying character fall into the water, you'd all be dead.
Okay.
Well, we could have made our saves.
Yeah.
Not the way we were rolling right now, but
1 die.
To rule them all.
To rule them all. All right, here we go. Just natural 1, natural 2.
Wait, but do you have
Permanently
bit
dead.
of luck?
No, he used it.
You used it already.
Yeah,
I used it.
on the first.
Oh, I forgot. They're still looking down the barrel of permadeath.
Natural 1, natural
Yeah.
2. Brother Ramius permanently dies.
Okay.
Come on, buddy. Fail. Dying 3.
Dying. 3.
we make it fun though, right?
Yeah, like
fun.
it's a whiplash of like, wait, who's gonna die now?
Yeah.
Wait,
We're
now,
like-
now
we're
it's
like
gonna
a
be
soap
your
opera.
character?
Every
Like-
round, somebody else is
Oh
going to
wait, now you're up and you're gonna die?
This is a soap opera where every single turn, someone else is in the hospital. Like we're always in the hospital for some reason.
General Hospital.
It's General Hospital.
Oh yeah.
You need healing. It's too risky now because now it's DC 13.
There is
Oh my
no way to
God.
be healed.
Yes, there is. There's one way.
Buggles.
Just too far.
Oh, you are too far.
Yeah.
As
Buggles
is,
would have
as
to
is
start-
Asta.
Buggles would have to start leaping across. Well, let's see what happens. It is Asta's turn. Asta, you are dying 1.
Yeah. If I want to use the bit of luck, do I have to announce it before I roll die, or can I roll and then be like, really bad roll, I want to use bit of luck?
Use it pre-announce.
Okay. I think I'm gonna
Use it.
You think I should just use it?
Yeah, because if you fail, you're undying too. But if you succeed, you're stable.
Okay. Okay. I'll use it. I'm gonna use bit of luck. I'm gonna roll twice. Thank goodness I did. That was a 2.
Whew.
So here we go again. 18.
Okay, you are
Stable.
Stable,
Stable.
wounded 2.
and wounded 2.
And I am unconscious. I don't pop back up to 1.
Wait, I'm sorry. I thought you were dying 2.
No. I'm dying 1 now.
Yeah, she
I'm
was dying 2. She passed last time to go to.
Oh, you
dying
passed last.
Yep.
Great.
All right, so now you've passed dying on. A critical hit on you at this juncture will permanently kill you. Now that you're wounded 2.
Am I awake?
You are awake.
Okay.
No.
No.
You're
I
not
am
awake.
unconscious.
You're unconscious and stable.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, you don't get. Oh, okay.
I'm really in a bad spot. I wish I died.
At least the snail isn't near you now.
You're also sickened.
And I'm sickened.
Okay. It is the giant snail thing's turn.
I'm so upset.
Oh my God.
Fucking nasty, this thing. All right, let's get these people on shore here. Let's move a little bit closer. Just move a little closer, right up to Zephyr.
Move a little bit closer. You're my kind of snail.
All right.
Who's this now? Zephyr?
Zephyr.
Yeah.
I can't see because I'm dying.
Oh, I was like, what do you mean?
It's moved up to Zephyr.
Yeah, I can no longer see anyone on the map now that I'm off the map.
Yeah, he took you off the map.
I mean, it's amazing. It's kind of very jarring. All right, pseudopod.
Could we get a Order the Amber Die style status on the snail as far as its health?
How does that work?
It's either
Bloodied or
is it hurt or because we know it's hurt. Hurt means it's taken any damage or near death.
Yeah.
Means it's within one reasonable hit of any of
It
us.
still looks pretty strong.
We really didn't
We
do
haven't.
much to
You're
it.
the only one to have hit it.
You guys have been hitting it for like 3, 2
Yeah.
damage here and there.
Because we're second level. Among other reasons.
Pseudopod on pseudo elf.
Good. That's good.
It's true.
28 to hit.
Regular success.
Regular
hit. Just a
success.
plain old hit.
Okay. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
It has one action left. It will move up to be able to attack both you and Hubert Hedge. And it is Hubert Hedge's turn. Oi! This doesn't look good. I don't like this.
Hit it.
Seeing this up close.
Keeps a remarkably calm demeanor.
Not as cute as I thought it was. All right, Hubert. This is your time to shine. I'm starting to get the feeling they don't care for old Hubert. This happened from time to time with Susan. She'd give me a funny look now and then. We wouldn't talk for a few days. Starting to feel the same way. Gotta prove my worth here, as it were. All right, Brother Amos. Let's see what old Hubert Edge can do. Pardon me. And he leaps over to the rock. And then he leaps again to this rock and moves to the edge. And has no way of helping you.
That's amazing. I was like, if he pulls out a healing spell, I'm going to flip out right now.
He reaches out. Oh, I'm just doing what you did.
Oh.
Is it working?
This is what it looked like.
Is it working? And it's Buggles' turn.
Okay, Buggles. Boom. The aura reappears. Yes. And the Ku'ulakan gets a bearing on the situation and tries to ignite the. I guess. I mean,
you have no ranged healing, right? It just comes out when you.
I can restore the mind when my psyche is unleashed, but it's only within 30 feet.
And unleashing the psyche is an action?
Yeah.
All right, so it's not like you can move.
Well, no. Unleashing the psyche is not an action. Restoring the mind is an action.
Okay, because I'm trying to think, like, if you moved within 30 feet and then ignition, then could you...
Then he's out of action.
Then you're out.
Because ignition is 2 actions.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I was just like, I'm gaming it for you.
Yeah. Could Zephyr get some health back, though?
For sure. That was my plan. Okay, so ignition. Yeah, 20.
Damn it.
I just rolled a nat 20.
Okay. And
20. Yeah, I mean, we have to lower these things ACs. You should trip it.
Trip the snail in the water?
Why not?
I mean, now that it's next to me, maybe.
She'd have to
Trip
roll,
it.
She'd have to roll.
Right now?
We know it has a crappy reflex.
Excuse me.
A snail.
Excuse me, I'm gonna trip the snail.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay. And you get 4 hit points back.
Thank you.
It might be immune to prone. Which would
It's
be
a
funny
snail.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't imagine.
No, it had legs.
Yeah, but-
This is not a true snail.
Oh, you're right. It
Oh,
had,
that's right. It had like centipede
millipede
legs.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Man. This is rough.
Yeah.
It's Zephyr's turn. Zephyr, you're right next to this thing. Brother Ramius is... I mean, the odds of you dying now are so insanely high.
Yes. The odds of him not dying are very low.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
Whoa, I feel like that was really fast.
Well, everyone's dying.
I know.
No one's able to like attack.
Suddenly, it's my turn again.
Not much time.
Speaking of trip, since I'm next to it, and I'm just looking at monastic archer stance right now, when I'm in this stance, the only strikes I can make are with my longbows, or sharp bow, whatever. So I would like to, before I take a few steps back, try to trip it using one action.
They might have been kidding.
Ooh.
I think that was a joke. Because
This is not the time for jokes, Joe.
that's true. That's true.
I don't know. I wasn't joking.
I don't think he's joking either. I think it has a little reflex save. It is on legs.
If
And
it were to
can
fall-
it be trippable? It's
If it's
kind of on
trippable-
shore.
I mean,
The only thing with trip is that the target can't be more than one size larger than me. And this looks big, but not more than one size larger.
It's large, right?
It's one size larger.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay.
not more. Yeah.
I also think you probably can't do it in monastic archer stance
Why?
because it is an attack.
The only strikes, capital S strikes, I can make.
Yeah, I know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I won't trip it. I'll just move.
I don't
Trip
know.
is its own action with the attack trait.
Yeah, I don't know if it gets. I remember in 1E there were bonuses for like creatures that have multiple legs, like more than 2 legs. But I don't see that in here anywhere, at least in the summary.
It maybe like by the rules it would work. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, all you're doing is, trip is the name of the action, but in this case, you're just trying to knock it over. You know?
And you have no healing. You don't have an
no.
arrow that can hit someone and heal them.
That'd be awesome.
That would be wild.
Speaking of Baldur's
Dude, that
Gate,
shit's in Baldur's Gate.
it's awesome.
That would be wild. No,
Teleport arrow.
if I
Great.
can't trip, or even if I could, I was just going to try to move 25 feet away, and then try to hit it again. Or I guess it's in front of me. I'm just going to try to use my fists. I don't know. Can I trip? No.
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, I want to try to trip it.
Okay.
Try to foul up its legs.
So it makes a reflex.
You make an athletics check
I make.
against its reflex
DC.
17.
Fail. But in your defense, it was a really bad idea.
That you didn't have.
That's the last time I'm taking ideas from you, Joe.
I just threw it out there. I don't know.
Also,
Can't trip a large creature. You should have known that.
also, we're saying we don't have any.
You certainly can
certainly
trip
can.
a large
Definitely
creature.
But like the odds are so stacked against you.
Also,
We also knew it had a bad reflex save.
Yeah,
It's
that
its
was why.
worst save. It's taking advantage of it.
Just think, you're one that likes to picture the reality of the situation. Like, all right, you son of a bitch. Like trying to trip this thing with 40 legs.
Well, you don't like the reality of the situation. You just go by the book. So
I
it's
do,
like, based
I
on
do.
the numbers, it's probably easier to trip it than to hit it.
What is your athletics bonus?
+7.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
Before we
crazy an idea.
forget about things that we have, though, we have fruits of the sapling rod that we planted back in the Thinlands. We have a means of healing, somewhat.
if we can get to each other.
Who has the fruits?
You have to eat them. Like,
I know that,
Shoot it into his mouth.
but like if I have, if
Sorry.
Asa, like if somebody feeds me one, you know, I'm just thinking out loud. Like we don't have healing potions.
I understand.
But we do
I don't understand
have,
how you can eat when you're unconscious.
Give Talitha like 17 rounds, and she can swim back to your side of the shore.
Liquefy it and then inject it with a
I was just asking
Open up,
who has the fruits.
Chew it and spit it into your mouth.
I
like
think
a
I might
bird.
have some fruit, but I'm not interested in eating any right now.
Okay.
Zephyr moved 25 feet down the coast that she's on. So now she's 30 feet away from Snail Boy.
Okay.
And she's going to, while still in monastic archer stance, let's do the blurry of flows again.
Yeah.
Do it.
Let's just do it.
Okay.
Blurry flows. You want one of my die?
Do you want one of my
Want
die?
me to touch your dice?
Try something
You
different.
can pick one. Just have. We're all here to have fun. You want the baby
I'm
one?
going to use the tiny unreadable one.
Yes.
All right, here we go. 19. 19 for the first one. Second hit, as Sydney would say. It's a 15.
What's funny to me is you would look at the die and then squint at your screen.
I don't know why. It just like goes with it. Like I gotta squint. Those are good rolls.
Those were good rolls.
It wouldn't
Doesn't
have
matter.
hit it even if it was tripped.
Yeah. So that's her turn. She tried to trip. She moved and still practicing.
Let me just zoom the map out here for the top of round 7
Just in case you wanna use it.
as
Talitha.
Talitha.
Okay. First swim attempt. 16.
Okay.
Okay.
Where do you want to move?
Back towards the western shore.
Directly west.
Directly west.
Okay. That's
Can we
fine.
not see her on the map?
Yeah, I feel like
guess
we
not.
can't see her
Why
now.
don't you move to the eastern
I mean,
shore?
it's amazing.
Because that's the waterfall.
You guys can think Talitha's gone.
Yeah, maybe
just
like
need
the
to meet-
waves.
Oh, wait, can the audience see?
I can see me, so if you're me.
Yes,
you
the
see the
audience
waterfall?
The audience can see. I see. I have the audience,
I see
on
me
black space?
On black space.
audience map here. Yeah.
Okay, second attempt to swim. Natural 6, 5.
Okay. So
I think we all need a break. We need to
Take a breather.
couple weeks in Key West.
Yeah.
Come back, finish this episode.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Natural 16 on the third.
Okay.
Okay.
This is good.
and you swim closer.
Okay.
Oh my god, how
Okay.
far are you
Okay.
now?
I'm about 20 feet. Oh no,
Oh, jeez.
10 feet from the shore. Right.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
so
Okay,
10,
that's
15 feet.
doable.
And 15 maybe.
oh, man.
It now goes to the brother.
Farther from the
Ramius.
waterfall.
Brother Ramius, let's just take in the scene here. Now you're dying. You're dreaming. Talitha is being swept down shore towards a waterfall. Struggling this past round, is able to get slightly closer to possible safety, but is alone. with no help. Although Zephyr is kind of making her way down there. You're about maybe 50 feet away or so. You could, in a round, get close enough to Talitha to maybe aid her if she got close. But this creature is still so very much alive, and any damage that's taken from you guys has been abysmal. Buggles is now by himself, and it's just not popping for Buggles because he's the only one that is doing any damage. Then you got Hubert Hedge. God bless him. He's trying to get out there to do something. But now he's right next to one of these little amoeba chunks. Asta just woke up but is on the shore and will only get a chance to do something after Brother Ramius.
She's unconscious.
No, she's unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm just asleep.
Which die are you using?
I'm going to use the Joe die.
Let me see it.
It's sitting on natural 20 right now.
Okay.
All right. Hold it up to the light
There it is.
Beautiful.
and get ready to roll it
No.
in just 1 week.
No! You son of a bitch! You can't do that! Not to me and not to this audience!
I think we all need time to make backup characters.
Key West, here we come.
We'll see you, Key West!
Big break.
Crack a brewski, make a backup character.
On the plane there.